I was feeling depressed yesterday. Sometimes I get depressed for no reason. It's like an overwhelming.
It just comes over you?
Oh, my God. And it's the worst thing. So I was sitting there. Oh, I know what happened. Gary gave me the Macy Gray. Macy Gray put out a new album of cover versions. And I don't really know much about Macy Gray. Except
She had that one big hit.
Yeah. It's true. That's her one big hit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
I think it's called I'll Try.
And I'll try.
Or I Try.
I try not.
Yeah, I can't remember what that line was.
Yeah, so the reason I was listening to Macy Gray was Gary said, hey, Macy Gray came out with a new CD. You want to hear it? Maybe she's going to be making the rounds. Maybe we'll have her in. I don't know much about her, but she seems very interesting, Macy Gray. And, I've heard drips and drabs of stuff she's done.
Yeah.
But so she put out a CD of cover versions, like some interesting choices, too. Like she does Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. And I thought it was really moving. And I had it on. Whenever I have music on and, I don't know, I get moody. And I was sitting in front of my computer opening email. And I had the Macy Gray thing playing. And I started to get sad. And then my dog was like right at my feet and looking up at me. And I started looking at her. And she's 10 and she's been having health problems. And I got sad. And I started hugging her and everything. And then I said, I'm feeling really down. I'm going to write that on Twitter because I never tweet. So I wrote, I'm feeling down. 2 seconds later, people start tweeting me back. You fucking pussy. Like the complete opposite of what I was looking for. I realized.
Yeah, so if you're on the ledge, they're going to say jump.
Exactly. I was so desperate for love right at that point, and all I had was the dog, and I was sad that the dog was going to. I said, you know what? I'm going to turn to my fans, my loving Twitter fans. And I'm just going to expose myself at my raw state, and my raw emotion.
I'm going to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm going to be vulnerable. Who cares what people think? Well, 2 seconds later, I was so sorry I wrote it. It was like, fuck you, you homo. Pull yourself together. You know why you're sad? You're old, you old fuck. And,
oh, wow.
Oh, my God. I was just like,
it was
wow.
like things you weren't even thinking.
It was, I was like, wow, what an avalanche of hate. But then, if you wait long enough, then people start to sort of turn around.
The haters are faster typers, I think.
And then people started sending me pictures of their dogs, and one dog was in diapers because it's dying.
No.
The people were showing me they went through similar experiences, and it was a little better, but it wasn't much better. And then some woman asked for a picture of my dog. I tweeted that out, and then I quickly got off. I didn't want to read anymore. It was not fulfilling what I needed. I needed to talk to someone.
Well, that's
so I went to my psychiatrist and
an interesting experiment.
I tried. I tried to turn to my fans for some support, but it was more like, "You're such a homo. You're gay."
Wow.
Yeah, I was gay bashing.
Or gay bashed.
I was gay bashed. I know what it's like to be gay bashed. And it's called insulting names.
Wow.
Yeah. I was going to be like that guy who jumped off the bridge after his roommate taped him making out with a guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Everybody's talking about bullying like it's a child or children phenomenon.
Right. No.
People, you just grow and you're continually bullied.
Yeah.
Even as an adult.
Get over it. You heard Whitney.
That's true. People get bullied as adults.
Yeah. Like Gary bullied me yesterday. People even said, and then people started writing me, no wonder Gary took advantage of you yesterday and you didn't fire back at him.
My tweets were all like, Howard was a jerk to you.
Yeah, mine were. Well, it depends when you listen, because at the end I let you have the last word, and in the morning I had the last word. You know what I mean? So depending on which argument you heard.
Then I saw somebody sent an email in yesterday and just called me a monkey and you should fire that monkey. If that ape worked in the real world, his gorilla ass would be fired.
Well, what about Whitney Cummings? I mean, she's on major medication now because people were bullying her about her new TV show.
It never ends.
Yeah. And then I heard Sal on the wrap-up show bullying her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was kind of like, I think he's one of those people
who's jealous.
Yeah, like Sal thinks he should have a sitcom, I think. And it's just not, Sal, get over yourself. Why don't you write a sitcom?
Or go get it. Yeah, she wrote those.
Yeah, she wrote 2 separate sitcoms, Sal. So why don't you write one and submit it?
Nobody just plucked her out of obscurity and said, we're going to put you on TV.
Yeah, she worked her ass off. I tried to tell Whitney that. I said, it's all jealous comedians. I said, you should see every guy in radio fucking treats me like an asshole because they're all jealous, but they want to be me.
Howard, I praise Whitney on the
but I know back in the office, you're pretty nasty about her.
No, I'm just
the truth.
I'm nasty in general. I'm just a bitter guy, but...
Hey, by the way, what's the name of that model we had in yesterday?
Elle Macpherson.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you?
I talked nice about her, too.
Who?
Elle Macpherson.
Elle Macpherson?
And Whitney... I'm just bitter in general, but I think Don't
you think it's weird? I got to ask you now, because I was listening to the wrap-up show and you were talking about Elle Macpherson. Don't you... I got to just say this, because everyone was good about not saying it. Don't you think it's weird that, like, I interviewed that person for, like, a whole morning and you still don't know her name?
Elle Macpherson.
What?
Macpherson. Macpherson? I don't know.
How do you say her last name?
Macpherson. I don't know. I have like this. It's a Long Island enunciation.
Say her whole name.
Elle Macpherson. ELLE Macpherson.
Had you ever heard of her before?
I've seen her around, sure, here and there. I'm not a model guy. I don't follow models.
I understand, but she was one of the most famous models in America.
And you must have said her name a million times during the interview.
Right.
I was busy.
You didn't listen to the interview?
I listened to some of it. I heard her say some derogatory things to you.
Who?
Elle Macpherson.
Right. So when you heard Elle Macpherson, you don't know where I'm going. Believe me, you have no idea either. You think I have no idea?
Baba Booey.
You really have no idea.
Am I getting in trouble for something?
No, you're not in trouble at all.
Okay, good.
We're just pointing out how ridiculously retarded you are.
Oh, thanks.
That's all.
Very good.
Right now, your people are howling with laughter, and you don't even know
the
it.
Same people who tweeted you yesterday?
Yeah.
Those people?
No, but you're
those kind people?
You're one of those guys that thinks Whitney isn't that talented and doesn't deserve what she has.
Bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, that's not what I hear.
Listen, comedy is subjective. And, like, for example, like Carrot Top, a lot of comedians put him down.
Right.
But you cannot deny his talent. You cannot deny what he does.
Right.
I don't like Madonna. I hate Madonna. She's sold millions and millions of records. You can't deny what she does. Whitney, I'm not a huge fan of her. She's a great roaster. I'm not a really big fan, but...
Why would you be a big... I mean,
she's not a big fan, but she's a great roaster.
She's a great roaster in that capacity. I'm just not. I'm not...
But how can you not...
I'm not floored with her. I'm not floored with anybody these days.
You're not floored by her roasts?
Absolutely floored by her roast.
So you are floored by her?
Yes. Well, by her roast.
But you just said you're not floored by her.
Well, are you floored by me as a tap dancer? No, but as a prank caller you are. I'm saying that in some areas.
So you are floored by... But we're evaluating her as a comedian. What she does is roast people, and she's
great at it.
So then why would you think she doesn't deserve to...
Who said she doesn't deserve...
You did.
No, I did not. I never said
you didn't say that publicly. You say it privately.
I never said privately she didn't deserve it. I said that she's being chastised and she's being put down because of a lot of people in the industry wanted to see her fail. That's what I said.
Right.
And you know what?
What about Elle Macpherson, though?
What about her? She's a supermodel. She's good at what she does, I guess. You know, she's on that fashion show.
I think it's amazing that I interviewed her. We promoted the fact that she was coming in. I said her name a certain way, and you're mangling her name?
Macpherson. I don't know. Macpherson. I have no idea. Elle Macpherson.
No, it's just weird.
I have no... I don't know how else you would mangle her name.
Her name is Elle Macpherson.
Right. I've heard you say Elle. Everybody call Elle. But Elle... My name is Salvatore Governale. Sal Governale.
Are you going to now say what? What are you saying?
You could call me Salvatore. You could call me Sal. When you call her Elle, I heard you call her...
Her name isn't Ellie.
It's ELLLE. Lee. Elle Macpherson.
Holy shit.
I bet you...
What's amazing about you? You'll argue to the end even when you know you're wrong.
But...
Her name isn't Ellie, it's Elle.
When you called her Elle, it's like your mother calling you Hal.
No, ELLE is Elle.
Have you ever seen... There's a magazine with that name.
It's called Elle.
Yeah, but magazines don't speak, Robin.
Oh.
There's not a person in America who calls her Ellie except you.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm unique.
Wow. You refuse to learn.
All right, now so it's Elle. But when you called her Elle, and even on the wrap-up show, they were saying Elle or Ellie.
No, you said Ellie. No,
I see Ellie. On the notes, I see Ellie. I see
You read ELLE as Elle.
ELLE Lee. Ellie. I see it as Ellie.
She doesn't have Elle Lee as a name.
You know what it is? He has a reading problem.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
And like you read it, and even though you hear everyone saying Elle,
I'm assuming it was Sal versus Salvatore. I'm assuming it was
okay. All right.
Fred versus Frederick. That's not a legitimate art.
Frederick. It's Elle. It's not Ellie.
It's Ben versus Benji. All right, so it's Elle.
Okay.
And I'm retarded because I saw because I read it ELLE. I saw two L's,
but
two
we're
E's.
going around saying, I mean, the whole world says Elle Macpherson. She says Elle Macpherson. She's on the air. We're saying, here's Elle Macpherson. And then, like, somehow you walk in out of, like, a time... I don't know where you are, like I
see something
at a time machine, and you go, Ellie. Like, no, you've never heard that name before.
You've never heard the magazine called
When I
Elle.
see Elle, I don't think about her name. That's the last thing I think about.
Okay.
She's a nice piece of ass. Who cares what her name? Her name could be Frank. I'd bang her in the ass. Who cares?
You're an amazing man.
Well, I'm sorry that I
so
could
many
name
levels. Like just even your explanation. Every time you could get something wrong, you're like, well, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
No, it doesn't.
I don't care about history. I don't care about geography. I don't care. It doesn't affect me.
Not true.
I don't care about voting.
Not true.
I don't care that there's not purple states.
Oh, when you screw up an enunciation, you get 16,000 emails. You get all pissed
but I
off.
mean,
Are you retarded?
You're constant.
I'm not constant.
Sure, we all get things wrong, but my God, there isn't a thing you get right.
There's plenty of things I get right.
What?
Plenty.
What?
I don't know. Give me something. I don't know. What do I give a shit about? I saw her name. I pronounced it Ellie. That makes me retarded? I mean, it's crazy.
Kind of.
It's kind of ignorant, Howard.
It's kind of weird because you work on the show and we prepare for guests. And
I do a good job.
Everyone's saying L.
Who cares?
Can I explain it to him a little bit?
Yeah, maybe you can.
So it's not that you read it wrong.
Happy birthday, by the way, Gary.
It's not that you It's not that you read it wrong.
Baba Booey.
Now go fuck yourself.
No, but it's that she's been in the mainstream of media for probably 30 years. You probably jerked off to her. You probably read Sports Illustrated, all that stuff. So
Never read Sports Illustrated.
But I understand that you read it wrong, but she's been a celebrity for a very long time. And so that's how I would think you would know her name.
You know what? She really hasn't been in the spotlight in my eyes. I mean, she's out there. There's no denying it. But I'm telling you, she doesn't stand out like she's not like a Christy Brinkley, not like a Cheryl
Just show
Teague.
your cock. Just show your cock and be done with it.
You're looking at it right here, the whole body. I'm a big cock. All right. Well, I'm sorry. And as far as Whitney's concerned, that's those.
No,
completely
I heard
not
that
true.
you kind of like one of those jealous comics.
I'm not jealous of what's there to be jealous about. As soon as you start,
there's a lot to be jealous. She's pulling down a fortune. She's making millions.
And that was my point on the wrap-up show. Even though she's doing that, it's driving people crazy. What do I care what she does? It has no bearing on me as a person.
That's right. That's what I was trying to tell her. These other comics, whether she gets a sitcom or not,
doesn't mean they're going to get one.
Doesn't mean
she didn't get them out of the line.
Right. If she doesn't get a sitcom, it doesn't mean then they're going to go to Sal Governale next.
Whether she does great or whether it bombs, it has absolutely
you're going to be the
no
same.
bearing.
You're going to be the same position.
Yeah, I'll be the same shithead.
And in fact, she said to me afterwards, she said, I'm surprised because a lot of comics got a lot of deals all of a sudden. Like, networks kind of think in droves.
Right.
When you sign one person.
One type of person.
Yeah, they go,
you go look for somebody else.
Let me go get another female comic or something. A lot of comics actually benefited from me being signed.
I agree. And a lot of times these scouts, there could be a comic on stage who can bomb or be a complete hack. That might be something that a particular agent is looking for.
Do you ever get scouted?
I've been in a few. No, not really. No, just by you.
I'm the only one who picked up on you, huh?
Yeah.
That's my unique charm,
No, I have a few good things going on, but you hit the nail on the head. When I used to go out and...
That'd be good if, I was arguing with some of the talent on America's Got Talent. They go, what do you know? You hired Sal.
Oh, that hurts.
That'd be great. And I'd go,
you
right.
got an argument there.
Right.
Yeah. Hit the buzzer on me, Howard.
Right.
Throw me out.
Hitting the buzzer is so intense. It's so much fun.
Great.
Oh, it's so great. And then when the other two judges join in, it's like, and then all of a sudden the music goes, and the whole stage goes black. It's like death just hit.
It'd be great if you could bring that buzzer everywhere, like to a restaurant. The food sucks. Wherever you go.
It's great.
You're a lucky son of a bitch. That's good. And you earned it. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Sal.
You're very welcome. Not that you don't take my word for my word shit to you, so.
What?
You're like, oh, thank you, Sal. Like, you rolled your eyes. Like,
I didn't roll my eyes at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's my paranoia. It's my paranoia.
I said thank you. That's very nice.
I appreciate it.
All right, get out of here.
All right.
By the way, speaking of the wrap-up show, that's where we got the John was talking to Sal, and that's where he started calling Elle Macpherson. Ellie Macpherson here. I'll play a little clip from that just so you see how that all went down. There, hold on.
A fat, ugly chick cannot get away with comments like that. But Ellie's so hot. I mean, she could basically say that your mother looks like a fucking goblin, and all right, suck my cock. Who cares? That's the beauty of being beautiful.
Sal, do you think
free pass? I mean, she said carte blanche herself.
Do you think that she is a true supermodel?
Absolutely. I mean, there are women that are hot, like, wow, she's an 8, she's a 9. Then you see Ellie, and Ellie Macpherson is like
like a moron.
This is so
like
funny.
A goddess.
Ellie Macpherson.
Ellie.
Yeah. That's the only clip of that, right, of Elle Macpherson.
He says it again in the next one when Gary asks about Elle Macpherson, and he doesn't realize what's wrong with it.
Sal, you've been in this seat before where, she was the one who killed on the roasts and tore people apart. Now she's getting torn apart. How do you deal with that? Is that tough to combat?
Touche, cocksucker. Welcome to the entertainment business. It works both ways.
Touche?
Yeah. She puts it out, you get it back.
Touche, Elle Macpherson.
Elle Macpherson, what does that have to do with this?
Nah, it's a callback. But why do you think that? But why?
Elle Macpherson. I just don't know how you're around. Elle Macpherson is a very popular name in our culture, especially for guys Sal's age.
She's pretty iconic.
Yeah. Everyone's heard the name Elle Macpherson.
Well, he explained that E-L-L-E spells
Ellie.
He probably never heard of her before.
He goes, Elle.
He was spelling it with 3 L's at one point.
Yeah, right. He went E-L-L-L-E-E. L-E.
Like Sally, Salvatore.
Salvatore.
Right.
He's a trip.
He's the best.
He's the best. He really is. You got to get him in there.
And I loved how he kept trying to fix the pronunciation of her last name because he didn't think that Ellie was wrong at all.
Right.
Yeah, I was convinced you were going to have him saying McPherson or something like that by the time he was at it.
Yeah, it was too weird. All right, thank you, John Heim. We look forward to your wrap-up show today with Gary and the gang. Should be a lot of fun.
Sal. Yes. Salvatore.
Yes. My point.
Are you familiar with the spelling of the word gazelle?
Yes. G-I... You're not asking me to spell it, but...
No,
yeah.
but it contains at the end...
Oh, gazelle. There's a G-A... There's two. Giselle Bundchen. Giselle.
No, like gazelle, like the animal.
Right.
The cheetah-like animal.
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
G-A-Z-E-L-L-E.
Right.
How would you pronounce that?
Gazelle.
Why not call that gazelle?
I don't know why. That's what you got. Wait, hold on. This guy's the culprit. Turn the cameras.
How am I the culprit?
This guy yesterday brings me into the wrap-up show, all right? You want to talk about slimy people. You want to talk about underhanded people who fucking a really dirty, mischievous move. Not mischievous. Just a real dirty, no good, low-life, scummy thing. Right here.
Mischievous.
The bottom of, not the bottom of the barrel, the scrapings underneath the bottom of the barrel. Wow. This guy brings me onto the wrap-up show yesterday. He goes, I want to talk to you about Bruce Springsteen and Gary getting yelled at. The whole time, I didn't know it was over Elle Macpherson.
It wasn't.
Elle Macpherson, whatever the hell.
It wasn't. I didn't know you said her name wrong until you said it on wrap-up.
I don't know about that. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
I didn't. Because
I said to you,
no, you volunteered it, and I didn't correct it. I just let you roll.
Well, who
you
told you on the sneak that I was saying
Nobody.
Ellie?
That was your own idiocy. I didn't know you called her Ellie until you said it.
I don't know about that. I find that very hard to believe. I smell shenanigans around here. Something is very smelly. Rhymes with Ellie.
Is it Richard?
No, Richard smells fantastic.
I would tell you honestly, if I knew you pronounced it that way, I had no idea until you said it when we were in there. And then I let you say it again and again and again. I copped to that fully.
Right. All right.
So who could have known prior to that? And maybe
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I bet you there's plenty of people who call her Ellie.
Wait, hold on. You call me mischievous? How do you define that?
First of all, I screwed up that word. It's mischievous. So there you go. Is it mischievous? But anyway.
Do you want me to tell you, or that be a mischievous thing to do?
What is it? What's the right way?
What do you think the right way is?
I think it's mischievous.
Okay, you think that.
You said, see, that's what I'm talking about. He just asked me if I would like to know. I give him a word, and then what does he say back? He doesn't correct me. He goes, "You think that?" That's not nice. It's not nice. He's not a nice person. He's a nice person, but he's not that nice of a person. He's a calculated nice person. Sneaky.
Is anyone really that nice around here?
No. Yeah, they are. There's a few people. Nick the intern.
John at the top of the list.
Rob's a really nice guy.
Hey.
John's okay. John's good at what he does. John's good. John set up the ball, served it, and Howard just sent it out of the park. There's no parks in volleyball, but there's no out of the parks in volleyball, but you know what I mean. God almighty, am I flustered.
Hey, I'm Louis C.K. I'm a comedian. I'm on Howard Stern today. I'm very excited. I've been listening to Howard since I was a very young man, and so being on the show, that's a big deal. I have no idea what he's going to ask me about. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I guess I'm going to promote my show, Lucky Louie, which is on HBO on Sundays. So we'll see. I don't know.
Rumor has it there's some pretty good stories you have.
I guess, I talked to a guy on the phone and told him some stories, but it was like 3 months ago or more, so I don't even remember. I don't remember what stories I told him that maybe Howard would ask me about. So I don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
You're a little nervous about it?
I am a little, because I don't know what he's going to ask me about. I'm like trying to put myself in the head of the show, like, okay, we're having me on.
Right.
I'm not going to just come on and promote my show. This isn't Regis and Kathy Lee, so it's not the kind of show Howard is.
So you're thinking there's got to be some angle going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I told the producer about, because I kind of go on a bit, like I got a big mouth and I like to talk about myself. So I just talked to some dude on the phone for about an hour, and I don't know what of that he's going to ask me about.
George, I want to introduce you now to Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is a comic. He got his own sitcom on HBO. And he is here to promote it. And I think it's someone you need to meet. So, big shot, big star, Louis C.K.
Well, not yet, but hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And George Takei over there. Artie, you know.
Hi, good George. I met you a long time ago.
Where did we meet?
I was writing for Conan, and we did a bit with you.
Oh, yeah, way back when.
Long time ago.
I thought that you met him at a Star Trek convention.
No. Conan is a Star Trek fan.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yes,
good.
He's very, very...
His hair looks like a Star Trek alien.
Yes.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I've never seen so much height on hair. I mean, I have height, but he's got real height.
Mm-hmm. And that color.
When you worked for him, did you see him spray his hair in some way to get it up?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do it himself. He had somebody doing it, but he works on it.
It's fabulous.
He keeps it up.
It's a big head of hair.
It is, yeah.
First of all, congratulations on getting your own show on HBO. I know it was a lot of work. It took you 2 years to get this thing on the air.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, and you're a stand-up comic who had a dream. You said, if I could do a sitcom on HBO, I wouldn't have to sell out to the networks, and I'd get to do the funny things I want to do.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's how it all worked out.
It worked out, yeah.
I was reading your bio, and something that stuck out. I mean, there's a lot of fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
But the most screwy thing is that as a kid, your parents sent you to a retarded kids camp.
That's right.
And you're not retarded.
I'm not retarded. No, I'm not. Unless I'm really borderline, like I'm.
We were reading the Babe Ruth book.
Yeah.
And Babe Ruth's parents were so horrible. They had a bunch of kids. They didn't like Babe Ruth.
Right.
And they just dropped him off at an orphanage.
Yeah. Wow.
And while you,
it's like what the Red Sox did, sort of same thing.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm not sure that what happened to you is that much worse. Your parents would send you to a retarded kids camp.
Yeah.
Were they associated with the camp?
No, no.
What was their rationale for doing that?
Well, they didn't decide to do that. It was a mistake.
Oh, it was a mistake.
It was because
they didn't realize you were smart.
No, they didn't know the camp was retarded.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't
How long
that they thought
did it
I was
take them to
retarded.
find out?
Well, this camp, I think my teacher actually recommended it, so maybe the teacher thought I was retarded. I don't know. I actually went back and looked into it. Like I called a counselor who I really liked, and I asked him what happened. And because I just showed up there and I looked around, and I'm like, I guess I'm retarded, from looking around.
I guess I'm going to be drooling a lot.
Are you talking
about
how
they
kids with Down syndrome? And,
there were a lot of kids.
Wow.
Well, kids also that had cerebral palsy, kids in wheelchairs. Some kids just had emotional problems. Like some kids were just
maybe you had an emotional problem.
Maybe. Well, I think I'm 38. Somebody would have told me by now what.
Could it have
not
been
being polite all these years?
If you're smart about it, though, in a way, couldn't you be king of the camp?
Right.
Weren't you like a Superman in a sense? Here you weren't retarded. I know when I went to camp, I couldn't play softball. I was not good at anything. You must have been the most popular and the biggest star of the camp.
Not really.
At a retarded camp, you were not the most popular.
I was kind of a faggot at a retarded camp.
Really? Yeah. Why is that? Because you stuck out?
Sorry, George. I don't mean
That's the N-word to George. Louis.
We've been over that.
I shook a finger at him.
Yeah.
Do you have a retarded girlfriend?
What? Did I? I thought you meant now. Like I just still I can't get off without it being a retard.
That would have been great if you had one now.
Yeah. You're on HBO. I think you could do better than a retarded.
Sure, yeah.
Were there attractive girls at the retarded camp?
I think I remember there being some pretty nice-looking girls, yeah.
Right. Did you manage to get any?
Not the Down syndrome chicks. They weren't all that hot. I don't find that hot.
What is it? The big forehead, the flat nose?
I guess so,
what is it? The drool?
You mean what turns me off?
Yeah,
about the Down syndrome.
About the Down syndrome.
What's the matter? You like Asian girls?
I don't know. I was in 3rd grade, so I was only starting to understand everything.
So you were ostracized.
But I went for 3 years, though.
You went for 3 years? You went back?
That's hilarious.
That's a problem. You tell your parents that most of the kids at the camp are a little slow, and they send you back.
Well, the weird thing about it is my dad sent me because he thought I was a little soft, like I wasn't tough. So he thought he sent me to camp, because camp is where, you get the shit beat out of you, people pee on you, and you jerk off on a cracker, and all those things that are supposed to make you a man.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, like eventually you end up in Abu Ghraib doing it to other people. Like that's supposed to make you an American male.
Did you ever ask? Did anyone ask you why you were there? Did the counselor say, you shouldn't be here?
Well, I remember this one counselor was always sort of took me aside and hung out with me, and I called him though recently because I wanted to find out, did this happen to me?
Right.
And he said, well, that camp was supposed to be a mainstreaming camp where we had normal kids and retarded kids, but nobody sent their normal kids.
Right, you were the only
I was the only
normal
one whose
kid.
Stupid parents sent me.
Did you find yourself dumbing it down to try to fit in? Did you ever drool or?
Well, here's the thing about retarded kids is that they're dangerous. They're fucked up people. And like one kid used to throw a rock at me every time he saw me.
Right. And
so I had to cope with that this kid, every time I saw him, he'd throw a rock at me, and I had to eventually tell him. I just told him to cut it out.
Do you think he was jealous of your intelligence?
No, they don't think it out. They're retarded. They're not like
he didn't even probably know he could kill you with the rock.
No, he had no idea, and that's what a counselor told me. I went to a counselor, and he said, "Well, we can't give you like an escort everywhere, so you have to confront him."
What was the thinking
so I went up to this
behind putting normal people and retarded children together?
They didn't want to segregate them.
He was the only normal one there.
I'm the only one.
I mean,
so it was like a whole retarded community and me trying to get used to me.
Did you ever kiss a retarded girl? By the time you started in 3rd grade, so you finished up in 6th grade. That's when guys start kissing and maybe touching some titties.
Right.
Did you ever put the moves on a retarded girl?
No. I didn't kiss a girl till I was like, till I was a junior, freshman in high school or something like that.
Sounds like the George Takei story.
No, I didn't I just had bad luck with girls. I was horny constantly. I wanted to fuck all of them.
I'm reading so many.
I would have had sex with a retarded girl back then easily.
You're not kidding, because I was reading about you with the prostitutes. You had quite a background.
When I was younger, I used to go see the hookers sometimes. Yeah,
you had an odd childhood.
Why did you go see hookers?
I don't know, Robin. I was horny.
He was horny, and he couldn't get regular chicks.
And I couldn't get regular chicks.
That's how bad it was.
I don't understand that question. If you give them $20, they'll blow you. Why
would you take advantage of that?
That's why we go see hookers.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't make a habit of it. I mean,
sure you do.
It wasn't like a habit, I guess, but I
just gave a 20 to a guy for a Screech T-shirt.
Yeah.
We got blown. We got fucked.
Were they the real like crack hoe types, or?
One time I remember on the West Side Highway in some awful place. I was. I wasn't looking for a hooker. The thing was, I was looking for motorcycle parts. There used to be a motorcycle place on 23rd and West.
And you thought they'd be in a woman's vagina?
I thought I would find maybe a couple of good cylinders and some
I mean, you would go a couple of times to hookers. A lot of guys won't admit this stuff, especially when they get their series on HBO.
Right.
You try to clean up your past.
I went to a few hookers, in my past.
But real street hookers, like you'd pull your car over to the side?
Yeah, this was when I was young, too. I just couldn't get with women. Like, I couldn't talk to women well, and I couldn't pick women up and stuff. So I just started I just drive down the street, and like Artie said, it's just so simple. Like this.
You did it by yourself, or you go with your friends?
Never. Like I never got guys who like get do stuff together. That's gross to me.
See, Artie did it with groups of friends.
Yeah.
Well, no, I did once one night after party, and we all went and we all got blowjobs
from the same woman.
I can't.
Two of us did.
Well, whenever I did anything like that in my life, I was so filled with shame. I would never want another person around that knows me. I just want to do it and then recover and take a shower.
But it's a big move when you're a kid to pay $20-something to a hooker.
Is.
It really is.
Who's got 20 bucks?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
None of us, we're not Paris Lasticius or whatever.
Sometimes it would be
you're
like
spending it on weed.
Howard,
Yes.
you should let him finish the story about the crack whore.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, it doesn't have to.
No, please, Louis, go. We don't want to interrupt you.
None of us have. Well, maybe Artie. With a crack whore.
I've been with whores who like crack, but not necessarily a crack whore. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was on West Side Highway looking for this motorcycle. I couldn't find it, and I was on a payphone. And there's this place called the Terminal Hotel. It's still actually there. And the windows are busted. And out of one of these windows, I would have thought no people were allowed in this building.
Right.
This woman is hanging out and waving at me. And I'm like, okay, wave back. And then she bares her tits to me.
Nice.
And I go, okay. And the next thing I know, she's right next to me. She ran down. And she said, hey, you're cute. And I go, yeah, whatever. And she says, I'll blow you for $8, like an odd amount, $8. Yeah, and to me it was like, I can get blown now. Fuck the motorcycle, I'm going to go.
But how insulting. She sized you up for $8.
Yeah.
You must have looked like a real loser.
Hey, Lou, is that the one on the end of 14th Street, the Terminal Hotel, like that thing that's shaped like an angle almost?
No, not that one. That's the Liberty.
The Liberty, the Liberty.
I know all the
That was a different whore.
That's right.
Goodness.
Yeah, the Liberty
So
is
she took me into this place, and I had to give $20 to the guy to buzz us through the security door. I don't know how they got all this stuff in there because the building's like really condemned. And I'm walking through this building, and there's literally just like a bad movie. There's rats. I stepped over a guy. I swear to God, like laying on the ground.
Shows you how strong the sex drive is.
Yes,
most people would run.
That's what it was, and my heart was beating really fast. And we're going up these stairs, and some stairs are missing. It's that bad.
Right.
And then the next thing I know, I'm in this room, and it was winter, so I'm in this room, and the wind's blowing in because the glass is shattered.
And by the way, you know what the coincidence in this story is?
What's that?
The guy's laying on the ground with the rats? That was Artie.
That's
probably.
Think of the mentality, though, of going to the West Side Highway for whores. You're like, I don't do well with women. Maybe I'll do better with guys dressed as women.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But so
anyway,
I'm on this mattress, this gross, somebody was stabbed on it mattress.
Oh, God. Oh.
And this woman takes off her hat that she was wearing, and she had like chunks out of her hair, and I went like I gasped. And she said, "You don't like me now?" And I'm like, "No, you're beautiful." You know. So she put a condom on me, thank God, or I wouldn't be here. And I started to, she's blowing me, and I'm actually I don't know how I managed
with the condom on. How is that? Can you feel stuff through the condom?
You never gotten blown with a condom?
Never.
No, it's a drag. But I don't even know what made me come, except for I wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
And as soon as I came, I went out the door of the room, and there's a guy coming right at me. This big black guy walking right towards me.
Right.
And he's gonna kill me. And I look back at her, and she's smiling like, "We got you."
Oh.
And he's coming from where I came, so I started going the other way, and I didn't want to run. You know, like when you're. As soon as you run, then it's officially a pursuit.
Right.
So I'm just walking real fast, like, no, it's just a guy happens to be in an abandoned building. And I just went on all these staircases, and somehow I got out, and I heard her go, we lost him.
Wow.
So that was a bad
were they going to kill you think?
I'm pretty sure.
Or rob you,
I'm pretty
at
sure.
least.
Somebody else would have been stepping over me for
You
an
want to hear
$8
something
blowjob
horrifying? One time I went to the West Side Highway for a blowjob, and as she was starting, I said, I want to use a condom, and she said, I'm wearing one.
A lot of the women are men, aren't they?
Well, that's what you've seen. Me and my buddies, this one chick, well, there were two chicks who blew three of us, and we gave them every test. They showed us the vagina.
They did.
Yeah.
They had to.
I guess her business was hurting so bad because of that they were willing to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I mean, at that point, it's like, I was in Montreal once, and I got a hand job from a very thick-wristed woman.
Might have been a guy.
I'm pretty sure it probably was a guy.
Might have been one of the Expos.
So what?
I mean, you think it was one of the Expos?
One of the Expos. Maybe it was Gary Carter.
But wait a second. You've had horrible, horrible experiences, including as a young person, not only going to retarded camp.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't horrible, by the way. I'm actually grateful for that experience.
And weren't you molested as a child, or there was a child molester in your neighborhood?
There was a guy.
I mean, it sounds
I'm
terrible.
forgetting the stories I told your guy. Fuck.
I mean, these are terrible stories.
There was a dude who lived in my neighborhood who just drove around picking up young boys, and we all knew about him. And he would pull up in his Pinto, and he'd say to teenage boys like myself at the time, you look very athletic and very strong. I like your look. You look like a fine man. Would you like to come with me? I'll buy you lunch. And a few of my friends went with him and got lunch, and he'd buy you a nice lunch. He had money, I guess, even though he drove a Pinto. He put all his money into
food.
Yeah.
Into his boys.
Exactly. And then at some point, he'd put his hand on your knee, and you'd go, hey, what is this? Oh, I want to be friends with you, no, whatever. So
and nothing's free in life.
He was
boys.
all over town, though, and everybody knew about him.
So it sounds
he
like
never touched me, though. I didn't get any lunches.
You were like a confused kid growing up. I mean, did you get into the whole drug thing too? And like
I took a lot of drugs when I was in junior high school. I dropped a lot of acid and smoked pot. And,
wow! And look at the success you are today.
I was going to say, this is the worst advertisement. Yeah. You've done all this stuff, and look at how well you're doing.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. I mean, what this says is that you can do drugs, get blowjobs from whores and stuff, and grow up and get paid next to nothing on HBO.
That's right.
That's pretty impressive.
Howard. That's right.
They pay horribly, don't they?
Well, not for my family lineage. I'm making more money than anybody who raised me. Sure, I'm doing great. I mean, I'm very happy. There's people that pay a lot more, but then you have to do it their way.
Right.
That's why a lot of people don't do shows on HBO, because that's one of the reasons, like, a lot of people think it's just the networks keeping folks down, but that door's been open at HBO for everybody all these years.
Anything goes on the show? I mean, you can deal with any topics.
There's not a single thing you can't.
You're a married guy on the show.
Yeah.
You are like a middle-class guy, lower middle-class guy?
Lower middle class, working a muffler shop.
And you can talk about any subjects. No subjects are taboo.
Anything. We wondered if, like, HBO would say at some point, even for HBO, that's too much. We have a one episode where in the scene, Jim Norton, that plays one of my friends, he says cunt about 40 times.
40 cunts.
And it's a religious conversation. Wow. About what the nature of God is, because this guy says to him, of course there's a God, where did you come from? And he says, my mother's cunt. And the guy says, well, where did she come? Her mother's cunt. And it goes back all the way, and well, then where did all the cunts come from? And he says, one giant cunt. And the guy says, that's God. So in this show, we say that God is a giant cunt.
Did you get any letters?
We're waiting for the note.
You're waiting for the mail.
We're waiting for the note from HBO, and they said about that episode, their only note was, you mentioned TBS Broadcasting in another scene, and that's not cool because they're a partner. That was it.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize this about you, but you are the man responsible for the film Pootie Tang.
Yes, yeah.
That Chris Rock did.
That's right.
And you had a horrible experience with that.
I wrote...
I wrote it?
I wrote and directed Pootie Tang.
But then didn't the studio lose faith in you during it?
Yes, they sure did, yeah.
And they took you off the film.
They took me off the film. Well, I had already shot it, and it was during the editing process. They hated my cut. They fired my editor, got another guy, and let me do one more cut.
Chris Rock was the star.
He was, one of the stars, yeah.
He read the script. He liked it. I assume the studio read the script and liked it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a character that was sort of on the Chris Rock show?
Yeah, Pootie Tang was a character we did on the Chris Rock show.
Right, and you worked on that show, and you said, hey,
I created the character there, yeah.
I'm going to make a movie about Pootie Tang.
Well, Chris asked me, do you think there's a movie in that guy? And I said, that's a little nutty, but I'll try it.
I would have told you no.
Well, of course you're going to say yes. So
I wanted to make movies, very badly.
And so that show was very popular. The networks, the studio was probably excited about it.
Sure.
You go out, you shoot the thing, you write the thing, you do all of it. And at what point does the studio say to you, listen, you fuck, what have you done here?
I remember that point.
Right.
It was a great moment in my life.
Who comes to see you?
I got brought. They summon you. I got flown out to L.A.
Nice. Are you thinking, wow, I'm getting flown to L.A.?
First class.
They don't even tell you.
First class. I have no idea. Well, I smelled something, but they took me to Paramount. Those gates. It's like you feel like that you're going to the White House. And I went to John Goldwyn's office. He was Samuel Goldwyn's grandson.
He's a big guy. I know that guy.
Yeah. And so I'm in his office. I'm in the most important office at Paramount. He was running the studio at the time, and I remember I walked in and he's shaking a little. He was so mad. And he just unloads. Everybody was there that was involved in the movie. And he just unloaded on me and said, this movie is unreleasable. You have wasted my money. This is irresponsible. I have a problem with everyone here. And then this guy who was the president of MTV Films, they said, well, John, I don't think you really got the film. How dare you say that to me? He starts screaming at company presidents because of my movie.
Wow.
There was nothing redeemable about the movie.
Not to him, but here's the thing. thing is,
how
to
do you
me,
go on in show business after
well,
something like that?
I'll never forget that moment because I feel my whole all I wanted to do was make movies at the time, and it was being destroyed by Samuel Goldwyn's grandson.
He knows something.
Yeah,
too.
a little bit.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, but a part of me was outside of my body going, "You are in the Paramount big office being yelled at by how fucking cool is this?"
Really, you were able to?
Yes, I was able to enjoy it.
You turned it into a positive.
Absolutely, because who gets to have that very rare, beautiful experience to get to have that?
You know, I read How to Make Friends and Influence People, but for you to have such a positive attitude as your career is being
to me, the key is like surviving failure is it just turns you. It's a very great experience.
Tell me about it.
Because look, I went through all of that, Howard, and they killed. The press. I mean, I grew up watching Siskel and Ebert on PBS. When it was that show, and so I always dreamed when I was a kid, someday Roger Ebert and that other dude who's dead are going to look at me through the camera and say something about my movie. And here was Roger Ebert saying, Pootie Tang is so bad, I don't even understand what it is. This isn't even a movie. It's not even complete.
He's like, why don't they shoot the director?
Yeah, he was like so hateful. And I'm having the experience of becoming famous for making a movie everyone unanimously thinks is awful, including Robin, who I grew up listening to and loved too.
Why did the studio, do you think, release Pootie Tang? Why didn't they just put it on the shelf?
Because Chris was in it and he was hot.
Right.
Yeah.
And it made its money back, and I get good checks for Pootie Tang. It's doing really well. Yeah, it's
That's
a cult
amazing.
hit. People dig it.
Wow.
I can't look at 2 minutes of it because it just turned into a train wreck. But I think it might have been a good movie if we had done it all one way. It's just that they wanted to backtrack and try to do something else with it. That kind of stuff.
It happens, yes.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
You gotta
Artie.
figure.
Artie, speaking of what?
Beer League,
The
yes.
Maker Beer League has something you want to say.
Speaking of films, though, just to give Louis a plug, he made a movie called Tomorrow Night, which is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
Yeah?
That our friend Robert Smigel is actually in, too.
He's in it. Yeah.
It's a few
Steve
years
Carell's
back.
in that, too.
Is that available anywhere, Louis?
It's under my bed somewhere. I went to Sundance and it never got released. But the thing is that going through that, though, Howard, and getting through it, and then a few months later realizing I survived that was really hard, but I feel fine. It doesn't stick to you. But I'm so much smarter, and I think that my show now it totally is succeeding because Pootie Tang failed. I swear to God, it wouldn't have happened without the other.
I agree with you. I think you have to go through a certain amount of tragedy, but I mean, you've had your share.
But I wanted to ask, as a result of that, does Chris Rock, do people move away from you for a while?
A lot of people did. Chris never did.
He never did.
Chris and I are very good friends.
Oh, good. Okay.
And we wrote a movie together since then. We've done a lot of things
Chris has never said, "You motherfucker."
No, I think we had one phone call where we were like Clinton and Gore after the election. Whose fault is this?
It's not my fault.
Yeah. But no, but there are people that moved away from me, and they're all reading about me in the trades, having my own show now.
That's right.
I don't, after a while,
the lesson here is your attitude. I mean, how you, what you glean from that horrible meeting with Samuel Goldwyn's grandson ranting and raving at you, and you took it the way you did. You have that resilience. I think that's what makes it possible.
I think that comes from going to retarded camp.
I think it's the $8 blowjobs myself.
Osama bin Laden. It's actually very shy.
Well, you learn what beatings life can give you, and then you go, well, I'm not afraid. And I thought when I did this show, I might get the shit kicked out of me again, but I've had the shit kicked out of me.
Louis'
parents,
so
fuck it, I'll give it a shot.
Louis' parents moved him to Mexico when he was a little kid.
That's right.
He moved back to this country when he was 6 years old and didn't speak any English.
That's right. Spanish was my first language.
Usted habla español.
Sí.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Sí.
Vamos a conversar en la lengua.
Un poquito, pero no otra. We're on the radio right now.
I can listen to that all day.
No, my dad's Mexican. My father's Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. And even though you have red hair, and I would assume you were like Irish or something.
My mother's Irish, but also my father. A lot of people don't realize that Mexico is like here. There's white people that are there too.
Right.
I'm a European Mexican.
It's funny, and you say people used to call you a dirty spick, and you were like,
when I first moved to Framingham, and there was a lot of Puerto Ricans there, and I didn't look like a spick, but I spoke Spanish.
Right.
So they call me a spick for that.
What a life, I tell you. Well, I tell you, I'm happy for you. Married now? Married guy?
Married, got 2 kids, yeah.
Do you still go to hookers?
No. I did it the opposite of most people. I went to hookers when I was like 18 to 20, and now I'm growing up and I don't
Did you ever get any good-looking hookers, or were they all really...
Sure, yeah. I mean, once I started making a little more money doing comedy when I was younger, I had a couple, but not many, and I mean, I didn't go to that many.
Good-looking chicks can get hooked on heroin just as easy as ugly chicks.
You know, Artie is going through a breakup right now with Dana, his beautiful girlfriend, because she wants to send him into therapy. He is not going to go into therapy. You know,
why not? You just don't.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
Did your wife force you to go into therapy?
I went into therapy. And
Louis C.K.
I've been in therapy a couple of times.
So
Yeah, sure.
is it okay for Artie to go to therapy? Should he not be afraid?
There's nothing. What's going to happen? You
I
just
don't
go.
know.
You start talking to somebody. You find out in a few minutes if it's good for you or not.
Is it good for you?
I like it. I stopped recently because I got tired of hearing my own shit. Like I got tired of it. I'd leave there going, God, I just feel gross. Like I just sucked my own dick after a while.
But why did you start going in the first place?
Because I was confused about a lot of shit. I wasn't sure what. You know what the thing is? Once you get in a marriage, there's these layers, lumps of layers.
You were fighting with your wife a lot?
Fighting all the time and thinking like some of this shit is me that I'm not. Like I couldn't do any excavating. I was getting confused. So I went there to do some archaeology on my own problems.
You hear this, Artie?
What happens is you go to you go to therapy, and what you find out in therapy is my wife is fucking nuts. And that's what the therapist kept going. Really? She said that she won't fuck you. What's her problem?
Maybe she should be in here.
Yeah, and she is in therapy.
I would go and say, look, am I gay? Am I a serial killer? No to both. Bye.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you got a point there.
You're not giving it a half a shot,
No,
Artie.
not at all.
And are you upset that you're married now that you have this big success on HBO? The show could take off big time. I mean,
No, because I've never been good at turning anything into getting pussy. I've never
That's
been
what
one
I'm
of
saying.
those guys.
Maybe this is the thing that you'll be able to.
Finally,
this
the
is
thing
finally the thing to get you some
overtake
pussy.
You're
my
turning
awkwardness.
the corner. You're turning
You got a
the
hit show
corner.
on HBO. Funny how good
No,
looking
I
you get.
have zero. I honestly don't have any desire to go around. Hey, fuck me because I do this thing.
The only
That's
thing he's
not
been able
interesting
to-
me.
the only thing
I'd
he's
love
been
my
able to-
wife to fuck me one time. That would make That's all.
When's the last time you fucked your wife?
Jesus, I think it was March or something like that.
So the show is really about you and your wife, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's also about the woman that plays my wife on the show. She's
hot.
She's great, Pamela, and she's really funny. And one reason
You
that I
attracted to
hired
her in real life?
Oh, she's very cute.
Yeah.
You cast
definitely.
this program, didn't you?
What's that?
You cast
I
it.
cast it. Yeah, I got to
You
cast
picked
my
her.
wife. But it's a huge mistake to cast your wife because she's hot, because then you got to carry her comedically throughout the show. You know, so
Well,
I
it's-
found somebody funny.
Yes.
And the main reason I hired her also is because we started talking about marriage. About our marriages during the casting session, and she had some hilarious misery to impart about her marriage. So
Do
I
you
think
jerk
she's
off a
got-
lot in your marriage?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you deal with that in the show?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
he masturbates.
Oh,
a
Howard,
lot.
he's in the closet. They live in like the honeymooners apartment. And when she goes to put the kid to bed, he goes into the broom closet to jerk off.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And she
Is that
catches me.
Was that based on your real life?
Yeah.
You have a jerk off room?
Oh, do I have a jerk off room? No, I wish I had a jerk off room. I'm down in the basement by the boiler. Like
That's a
troll down
direct
there. It's
ripoff
gross.
of a Honeymooners episode. Nothing, I'm jerking off.
Actually, Louis told me in the green room that he's at the point now where if it comes between jerking off and taking a really good shit, he'll go for the long shit.
Yeah, because that's what, when my wife and kids leave, that fantasy is now I can shit for hours.
Me too.
And I love shitting. That's
Me
how
too. I love a 2-hour home field shit.
I love shitting's my favorite thing. I don't know why they call it number two.
You ever
I think
jerk off
it's
and
the
shit
best
at the
one.
same time? Maybe that'll just send you into nirvana.
I've jerked off soon after shitting, and
That's
that was a
amazing.
bummer. It was depressing. I'll never do that again.
And all of these themes are dealt with in the new sitcom.
Every one of them. We don't shy away from anything.
Then I got to watch it. Yes.
I just wanted to ask about one other thing that I saw in the notes that I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
You had some sort of odd sexual encounter when you were like 12. You used to
Yeah.
sit on a guy's back while he
Well, I
fucked the
didn't
floor.
used to. That sounds so much worse than it is. I used to sit on some guy's back.
George,
No.
maybe you read George's notes. George, you ever sit on a guy's back?
No, when I was
Yes.
when I first jerked off, I guess I was, I don't know, when do you start that shit? 6th, 7th grade?
Yeah,
how
so
old
like
is
12,
that?
13.
Yeah, more like 10 or 11 or something like that.
Right.
I had jerked off for the first time, and I mean, I'd been rubbing my penis for years, but something finally came out, and,
Right.
so that changed everything. But my friend, I was about to say his name, a friend of mine had done it too for the first time. So
Right.
we're comparing technical notes, and he said that he would lay on his stomach and press his penis into his hand really hard.
Right.
Which, by the way, there's a whole website that I found recently dedicated to how that's really dangerous and can really hurt you.
Hurt your
to do
penis?
that.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyway, he would do that, but he said the more pressure he felt, the better, and he tried putting like a dictionary on his back and stuff.
Right.
So he asked me if I would sit on his ass
While he jerked off.
while he pressed his dick, so there would be more pressure.
Wow.
And so I, fuck it, I'm his buddy. So
No
I
wonder
did
your
it.
parents sent you to retarded. They had him. Listen. I wish you luck with this show because this is the first time HBO is doing a sitcom.
They've never done this.
And the fact that they gave you the vote of confidence has to make you feel good.
It's great. It's really great.
When you did the pitch meeting to HBO, they were probably like, I don't know.
They said go write it and see if it works, They
read the script and they liked it.
Yep.
Well, that's great.
I'm really, it's a huge thrill for me to be. Just the fact that this got me on your show is a really big deal to me.
No, it's great. Come back and see us again.
Thank you.
I hope the show's a huge hit for you.
Thanks a lot, Howard.
Louis C.K., he's a comic. He's been working in the business a long time. This is a big break for him. He gets to host his own show. And for more information, you can go to Louis C.K., LOUISCK.com.
That's right.
That's great.
Thanks,
you guys,
Howard.
so Artie, you guys know each other, right?
I've known Louis. We've been acquaintances for a long time, and I've always been a fan of his stuff. Absolutely.
All right, good.
Artie's very funny too.
Artie's a good guy.
Yeah, I like Artie a lot.
Yeah, Artie's doing all right. Look. Got his issues, but he's great.
Got a lot of stuff I got to work.
No, but I was always wanting to be. Since the first time I heard you, I came to New York from Boston. It was my first time coming down here by myself, and I was stuck in literally 3 hours of traffic where I had to pee in a Coke bottle and throw it out the window because I couldn't get out of the car. And you were on, and I'd never heard a show where they don't play any music. I was like, I was really mad at first. Like, what is this shit? They're just talking. But then you started calling Yoko Ono on some talk show she was on with a megaphone, and you're like, I'm Yoko, and I couldn't believe how great it was. So,
thank you.
Beyond Now is really great.
Well, it's great to it's great to hear that. It's great to hear that you're younger than me. I thought you might be an older. I'm older than everyone now.
Isn't it?
Oh no, you aren't.
That's right.
Everybody's younger than me.
Well, all of your spawn is in show business now. We're like here to pay homage to you in a way.
It's kind of weird.
Me and Louie are the same age,
That's
so
right.
we're looking at fans of yours now.
My influence was Mad Magazine.
Right.
Oh, I loved Mad when I was
the first time Mad Magazine put me on the cover, I was beside myself.
God, that must have been amazing.
It was an amazing feeling, and I remember I think they had my head coming out of a toilet bowl with a plunger. I was like, wow. I mean, that's too much. I gotta blow up that cover because I really should look at that.
That's a great moment. Yeah.
That was I savored that.
Well, you never forget stuff like that. Like being on here, because I've heard you for so long, you're like this other guy.
Right.
It's like being on Letterman said about being on the Tonight Show. It was like being on a $5 bill and shaking hands with Abraham Lincoln. It's just a weird feeling.
Yes, and I'm starting to look like Abraham Lincoln, Adam's apple included. But it's great to meet you too, and I really do wish you luck with the show.
Louis deserves it. I remember the first real conversation I had with you was about 10 years ago. You were with that movie Tomorrow Night. Me and Norm were doing stand-up in Seattle, and you were in Seattle doing the film festival with this movie.
Right.
Like, it was such a labor of love. I remember saying to Norm, God, he's working so hard. He's taking it from festival to festival and trying to get it sold.
And I got killed on that.
We were in Seattle together talking. He's like, I got to go to San Antonio to this, and he's worked a long time, and he's funny, so I'm happy for him. He's one of those guys you root for.
Louis, was there a time that you almost gave it all up because you felt like everything was going horribly wrong?
A few times, yeah. That was one of them because I went into a lot of tax debt for that movie. I just spent my own money on it and didn't
What was
pay
the
taxes.
movie?
It was called Tomorrow Night.
It's not available anywhere?
No, it's
God,
not.
It's
literally the only copy of it is under my bed.
Wow.
But it taught me how to make movies. It was good,
Right.
So.
Are you one of those Harvard guys or something?
No, I never went. I didn't go to college.
You didn't do any of that?
No.
Yeah, you wrote for Letterman at a certain point, didn't you?
I wrote for Letterman for like 3 months.
And then you were in with all the Harvard guys. Was that intimidating?
I've always had a chip on my shoulder about college kids because I didn't go.
Yeah.
So
Me too. I have the same way, but I'm not as smart as Louis.
It's odd. I have a chip on my shoulder about college kids, and I went to college.
And you went to BU, right? Yeah.
Must have been some education.
Yeah.
All right, Louis C.K., everybody.
Louis, how'd it go, man?
It was really fun, man. I loved that.
Your stories came up, man.
They did, yeah. And, some people wouldn't like to have stories like that out on the airwaves about themselves, but I don't care. It's all shit
bother you at all?
Well, it's all things that really happen. It's like confession. That's what it's like in there. It's cleansing.
You feel better now.
I do. Like, you carry shit around, but you go and you tell Howard and all those people. Some guy's probably jerking off to it somewhere, I really feel like that's like confession isn't a complete thing until someone's jerking off to the fucked up shit you did. That's like a full cycle. That's life's great cycle. You commit horrible sins, you tell somebody, they jerk off to it, and then then there's equilibrium to the universe.
Now it's their sin.
That's right. Thank you. So that's how I'll pass it around.
You also mentioned it's sort of like you turned a negative into a positive. Like you had to go through these crack houses.
It's funny though that he thinks of my life as tragic, because I'm a very lucky person. I've had a huge amount of opportunities, and I've blown some of them, but I've always gotten another shot. So So yeah, I look at all. I think I've been unbelievably lucky. But yeah, and the retarded camp thing was a great experience in my life. So I never thought of that as a negative. I think if I did that as a parent to my own kid, I'd kill myself. But
you're a positive guy.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I got a lot of gifts.
I know you were collecting a pile over there.
This is only you here, Howard.
Oh, these are all my gifts?
Yeah.
Would you keep track of who sent what so I can send them a thank you note?
Absolutely.
All right. Martha Stewart handbook says to do that.
You want to start?
Yeah, whose is that from?
This big one here is from In Demand.
In Demand?
Yeah, the whole guy. I think it's 2 big boxes.
What is that? Don't open the whole thing. What is it?
Well, does it have anything on it? I know what it is. That's why I got to open the whole thing.
So maybe don't take it all out. How am I going to get it home?
In the box.
What is that?
Well, I haven't opened it yet.
But you know what it is. So why are you bothering to open it?
You want me to ruin the surprise?
Yeah.
I want you to see it.
What is it?
Hold on. Take 2 seconds.
But then how am I going to get it home if you open that
Just shut the box. Jesus Christ.
He's not tearing apart the box.
He doesn't listen to me.
You guys are ruining the Christmas spirit.
Okay, you want to know what it is? I'm going to shut it. It's old radios.
Oh, thank you. That's good. I like that.
Good. There's a bunch of them.
I'd like to see them rather than just hear about it. If you would hurry it up, my audience can't be bored. You're ruining my Christmas with whatever you're doing. He's going to ruin my old radios.
No, here you go.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a beautiful old Philco.
Wow.
No, Zenith, an old Zenith. So they got, I think they got you 3 or 4 different.
Oh, they're nice, man. On demand. That's
very nice.
My boy Doug Goodstein and Rob, of course, right?
Yep, and Scott DePace and that whole gang.
Scott DePace, Rob Jacobson.
All the Howard TV people.
Okay, so those are keepers,
That's no
right?
nose hair clipper. No, don't put that in the shredder.
You can't take that with you on a trip, though.
No, that I like. The old radio thing I'm into.
Okay.
Even though I used to goof on it.
You're a ridiculous man because everything you goofed on, you eventually do.
But I wouldn't have bought that for myself.
Not the point. You goofed on psychiatry. Now who's the biggest?
I know. A hypocrite.
Biggest advocate.
What do you want, Sal?
Hey, Howard, Gary has my gift next. I just want to tell you that I put a lot of work into this gift.
Yeah, I see you put a card here. This is me and Beth, except you put your face on Beth.
That's right. I did that last night. I photoshopped it all night. Wait, hold on, Gary.
I'm just getting it ready. Just tell me what to do.
There is something that you said a long time ago that you would love to have.
Before you open this, leave the room while I open your gift, and then come in after we open.
I just want to see if you wanted to guess in advance.
I'm not going to guess this, you fucking idiot.
Get the fuck out of here.
We got all day to guess your gift.
I know the rap on this. So Sal heard you say on the air back in 1996 there was something. There was a magazine that you wanted that you never could get, so he went on eBay or somewhere and he got it for you.
Oh.
And this is like a Mad magazine.
Oh. I have that. I have 10 copies of it.
He says he checked with Laura. Laura said you don't have it. I'm sure you have it.
Sure we do. We have that. Where I'm being plunged in the toilet bowl by Alfred E. Newman.
I could cut it open and we could throw it in the shredder.
You got it.
Yeah, cut it open and then
I was going to smash the frame. Like the tacky frame?
Okay, give me that. I'll do it myself.
I'll smash it.
Hit it on the side of the desk. What are you doing? Got a hammer?
Hey, Sal, you want to come in? I got your magazine right here. I got this magazine.
What the fuck are you doing? I spent $200 on that frame, you ass.
$200? They saw you coming.
Right now. This is awful. I called up Beth. I called up Laura about this fucking thing.
Uh-oh, there it goes.
Shred it.
Shred that motherfucker.
First thing to hit the shredder. Big waste of money.
Hey, the shredder doesn't work. Don't put your hand in there.
Sorry, Sal.
This guy loads the thing and then puts his hand in.
Yeah, don't put your hand in there. No, your hand's in there.
It's got a cover.
All right. Turn it on. You only had 12 hours to prepare this. I can't even shred the gift.
It broke the shredder.
The magazine broke the wood chipper.
Power's off.
Did you guys try this before?
Hold on.
Hold on. Turn it on.
Unplug it before you put your hands in.
It's off. It's just in there.
All I want is sharks with a frickin' laser beam attached.
Okay.
You ready? Get out. Hey, anybody got safety glasses? These guys are scaring me.
All right, turn it off. Forget it. Sal, your magazine was saved.
We'll just rip it off. I spent so much money framing that shit for you.
What?
I spent so much money framing that thing for you.
Crap. Gary's ripping it up by hand.
Man.
You couldn't shred it.
That's so depressing.
It should be. I mean,
How much did you go on eBay for that?
I didn't go on eBay. I had, because it was so hard to get, I had a great fan in Pittsburgh give it to me. I went all the way to
So you
Pittsburgh
paid nothing
to get
for it, in other words.
No, I got it from somebody, and I had it framed and
Did you get
everything.
it on awful gift, Bay?
$208.
$208 to frame that?
Yeah, and I wanted
cheap shit
Did
frame?
you see that frame?
I know.
The frame is still good.
The frame
Oh, I
is
thought you
horrible.
smashed it.
You smashed
I smashed it.
Oh, that's. Sorry.
What is it?
The magazine itself is on eBay for $4.
Yeah. And I have copies of that.
Oh, my God.
I
So
put a phone
hard to
call
get.
into Laura's office.
I want to
because-
know why Laura doesn't know what I have. We have an archive, and I know we have
Well,
this.
it's probably not her fault. Whatever you
You've
think,
already
it's not
had your
Laura's
run
fault.
into Laura.
All right, so anyway.
Thanks, yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess we're even. I got the stiletto.
Stiletto's a great gift.
See, I didn't really smash it.
I know. I saw your light attempts at smashing.
You saw my David Blaine where I switched magazines? No, thank you, Sal. I'm going to put this in my office.
That's a $200 frame?
did the thing for real.
Sorry?
Once again, George.
What do you think?
Once again.
You thought I'd really smashed it.
I thought you were really heartless and cruel. I saw how.
Oh, he is.
He generally is, but he didn't do that.
He
to
was
Sal.
devastated.
I just
poor
wanted
guy.
to bust Sal's balls. All right, if it's a genuinely shitty gift, though, I will shred it.
Is the shredder working now?
I don't know.
Isaac, how do you guys not test the shredder? That was our whole big bit for
We
this.
tested it. I mean, I think it's working now.
What do you mean you tested it?
Well, put something in it, like your head.
A piece of wood.
Don't put your fingers.
It's off. It's off. It's off.
Oh, he's
there
scaring
is a
me.
piece of wood in there. Okay.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't work.
We just turned it on. There you go. It's shredding.
It is not.
There's a piece of wood in there.
What are you talking about?
All right, turn that off and take yourself and go home.
That is the worst wood chipper. Where did you get that?
All right, what else you got there?
This is our most disappointing bit ever.
So I bought you some stuff I didn't know what to get you, so I bought you some stuff, like some antique stuff that you might be able to use on your desk.
Oh,
okay?
great, all right.
So this is an old military box, you know what I mean?
Wow,
Like it's,
yeah.
that they used in the war. And then I got you a...
Isaac, you want to turn off the chipper now? It's just humming into the microphone.
This is an antique letter opener.
Oh, wow, thank you.
And then the last thing I got you is it's an old Webster...
So Robin got me a letter opener last time, and I used that exclusively. I will not use your letter opener.
I know that. I happen to know that you might have need for a second office.
No,
down
hit
the
him
road.
over the head with the hammer.
And then I got
Thank you, Gary.
a copy of
That's very nice.
Webster's Dictionary from like 1911.
Why would I want that?
I just thought it might look good on a desk. It's just not. You won't use it. It's just sort of. It's an antique dictionary, but you could shred it if you want.
Did it cost you a lot of money?
No.
Yeah,
well,
because-
yeah, sort of, but that's okay.
What do you think of that gift, Robin?
Robin sort of thought it was cool when I took.
I like old books.
I like old books, but
yeah.
I mean, but what am I going to do with an old dictionary?
I don't know, unless you're into that whole thing where you get a stand to put it on.
Look up a word. Like, you know what? I'm curious. Look up the word like the N-word. Is the N-word in there? Is the N-word in a 1911 dictionary? I'm curious.
Let's see.
Right, let's
I
find
want to
out.
see how far back microwave goes.
I want to see if the
Microwave is not in here.
if
Robin.
racism got into the dictionary.
N-I.
Oh, I'm sure they had a full explanation in 1911.
N-I-G-G.
Well, there is the word niggardly.
Nigger. Oh my God.
What does it say?
Of or pertaining to Negroes or Negroes.
Yeah, that's why it's funny to hear some of their old terms.
Well, that's what I said. They don't have a full explanation of the word
Wow. All
nigger
right.
in there.
I'm going to keep the dictionary. Thank you.
Okay. So
all right. That's very nice. I didn't realize it had the N-word in it.
I don't know who this is from.
What's that?
Dan the Song Parody Man.
Dan got me a gift.
Oh. No,
What is it?
I know what this is, and it's funny because I know.
Get the shredder ready.
It's a pair of running shoes and a gift certificate to a place called the Manhattan Running Company.
What size shoe?
These are 14s.
All right. Keep them.
Yeah.
Those are keepers.
You like running shoes.
Oh, that's a great gift. Thank you, Dan.
He got me a gift certificate. It's a great gift.
Thank you, Gary.
Artie. Do you have your gift certificate? To
I got a boring gift, but fuck it.
To Barney's of New York.
Give me a
You
gift
can't
certificate
shred this because it's money.
Howard.
Why'd you get me that?
$2K.
$2,000. What the fuck
He's
is wrong
being
with you?
very generous.
Yeah.
No. I went around. I had a very good year, and it's all because of you guys.
$1,500.
Well, why are you giving us? You're giving us money?
I'm giving you a gift certificate to Barney's.
This is ridiculous.
No, but it's a fun gift. You've done this
Artie,
before.
you don't give your bros money. I'm not going to take money from you.
It's a gift
It's a
certificate.
little gift is one thing. You don't give me $2,000.
You can have fun all year going to Barney's and shopping with
What the fuck
it.
is wrong with you?
I'm not giving it back.
You know what? I'm going to keep it, though. It's a great gift, but it's a lot.
I'm not giving it back.
I gotta say, I had a very good year, and it's all because of this place.
Artie was incredibly generous.
It is.
That
It
is
just feels
amazingly
awkward
generous,
taking
Artie.
$2,000 from you.
I'm not giving you $2,000. You know what? There's a funny stand-up joke about a gift certificate. Here's money that was perfectly good everywhere, and that's only good in one place. But it's such a great store.
It is an amazing
so
store.
Go have fun.
All right, thank
where's
you.
my gift? Do you have it open it?
I'm going to open yours myself.
Really quick, this is
My
from the
special
Pace.
gift. What is it?
He really went down the road of irritating you, getting you something you don't want, which is a bottle of wine and a book on chess.
Well, first of all, that is not a great book on chess because
Gary Kasparov.
I've already bought all the great books on chess.
And a bottle of wine.
And a bottle. That's very nice. Thank you. No, I will want the book on chess. Thank you, Scott.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then Will, your very own Will right here, gave you some notebooks, but I can't tell much about them except that
Those
they're
are
notebooks.
nice little journal books. I never know what to
good.
put in it. Teach me how to use a journal book.
I don't know how either.
Yeah. You know what I do with journal books every year? I write down what gifts people give me, and then I write them thank you notes. I swear to God, that's what I do with them. I never know, but thank you, Will. That's
Richard
very
Christie
nice.
gave me a real nice.
John Hine
Yeah.
gave you a book called Weapons of Chess.
Uh-huh.
And something called Fritz 10, which is the ultimate chess game.
Oh, Fritz 10. Yes, that's very, very
that?
good.
Is that like a? Is
It's a
that
software.
It's software for your. What in the world?
Oh, Benji brought in a cool gift. Hold on.
Benji brought this in?
Yeah.
Oh, it's tearing up the studio.
It's his apartment.
It's a very big box on a,
Yeah,
on a
Benji
wagon.
lives in this at other times.
Benji, thank you for thinking of me at Christmas. It looks like a very...
You and Beth.
Me and Beth.
What is this?
I hope it's a girl.
Oh God! Don't tell me something live.
It's Pam Anderson. Come here.
Oh no! Come here! He's
Come
talking
here.
to it. Oh my
Wow, hi. Who are you?
goodness!
Hold on a second. What is your name?
Tyrone.
Tyrone? How are you? How old are you?
He bought Howard a black child.
You are 3?
Yeah.
You are 3 years old?
Yeah.
And you are my gift? You're kidding me.
Does
How
he
lucky
know
am
about
I?
this?
Do you know about that? How did this happen?
Cause I came here and I said surprise.
Yeah, well, this is a surprise.
Tell Howard what you want to do.
Is there something...
I want to be my daddy.
We all want that, Tyler.
I would be honored to be your daddy.
Very cute son you have there,
I
Howard.
really would. And what would you like to do this weekend, son? What do you want? Is there something special you want to do?
Say scores.
Do you want to go to Scores?
No, don't say that.
You do?
In the green room,
Not for
he told me he'd like to have the same life as Bianca.
I don't blame him.
Not for another 8 years, Scores.
Tell Howard who you're cuter than.
I'm too dramatic.
You
Really?
are cute.
You are,
That's
actually.
true. You
and
really
look at the
are.
haircut. I saw the haircut and I said, what's that all about? So he's the Maddox haircut.
You have a mohawk like Maddox, don't you?
No, I got Power Ranger.
Ah, I see. Well, you look
That's like Power Ranger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you, you're a very,
kid.
very nice
I think
young
you ought
man.
to keep Benji's gift.
Wood chipper?
I want to keep this kid. I like you.
Howard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him to Ronnie, and Ronnie will figure out how to get him to your house.
Yeah, now listen. You're going to have to sleep in one of the bedrooms, and you're going to have to travel in the limo. It's a year
Is
old.
he
I'm sorry.
toilet trained?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you toilet trained? You know how to use potty? Use the toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, good.
Perfect.
I know how to use mine.
Yes.
Your little one.
Your little you have a little toilet?
Well, I have a big one.
A big potty?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you don't make in your pants or anything?
No, I don't pee on my pants. I don't.
Good. Good. I like you. Well, son, I want you to know I love you.
Put him in the shredder.
What a beautiful
Stay quiet.
child.
You're a beautiful young man. You really are.
If Howard's your daddy, who will he be better than?
Oprah.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Benji, thank you for the gift.
Comes with this gift.
Thank you, TJ.
It's for Beth also. It's not just
Thank
for
you. Yes, Beth will love him. Beth would love him.
Bye, TJ.
Beth will love him.
What a cute kid.
I want to see you out and about with your black child now.
Benji got me a black child.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One thing I knew you did.
Great job.
Thank you. I'm glad you're coming on the plane.
That was a great idea.
Original.
George, you like that?
Oh, he's a cutie.
Yes. Not Benji.
Way to get out of giving a real gift, Ben.
Is there anything Howard needs to sign? I don't think you could just hand over a kid.
Oh, no, I'm taking him home.
I'd like to say, Howard, with my gift, you could buy 4 of him.
Yes.
Want to go to the next gift? Jason got you something, but I don't fully understand. It's a book called The Good, the Bad, and the Difference: How to Tell Right from Wrong in Everyday Situations. From the Ethicist in the New York Times Magazine.
Yeah, I read the
Oh, you read that?
I do
Okay.
too, yeah.
Chipper.
Thank you. Put it in the chipper. Chipper. Doesn't work.
No, we got it working again.
You got it working?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Chip up the book. I'm never going to read it. Go ahead.
All right, it's off. It's off right now. It's off.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, Isaac with his chipper.
Spit is awful.
It's off. It's on. It's off.
Chipping up the Ethicist. It's a book. Didn't work. All right, Isaac.
Why does he keep
Turn it off. And,
it?
you know what? I will read the book. I'm glad. There's a sign from God.
Get that thing the fuck out of here. It's giving me a headache.
And Howard, this before you open Robin's gift, this is from the interns, so I don't know what it is. All the interns. It appears they got together and bought you something.
Oh, that's very nice. Certainly not necessary.
Oh, the Grossmaster Jr.
Oh, from Jackie. All right, Chipper.
That can be smashed.
All right, smash that one. Damn thing's like indestructible.
It's going to go right through to the next office.
All right, thank you. Hey, stop.
Hey! Is that Jackie screaming?
You're hurting me.
What is this, Gary? Who
This is from Doug Goodstein, and it's another pair of sneakers.
All right, thank you,
They're not
Doug.
running shoes. I think they're
Chipper.
I don't know.
Buy somebody a pair of shoes for the holidays.
Okay, so why don't you
Doug,
now just open Robin stuff?
Well, Robin always gets a great gift.
Well, I hope you like it.
I don't mean to put pressure.
I didn't. I had trouble finding something for you.
Maybe I'm just going to go right to the gift certificates next year. I'll open the card later, Robin.
I told my assistant to get you guys something nice, and that's what he fucking comes back with.
That's that. Well, fire him.
His heads are going to roll.
Isn't he gay, your assistant?
Yeah, that's the rumor I'm spreading.
They're supposed to be good at figuring out gifts.
Well, Robin, this is some sort of big box you've got.
Well, the box is just, I just had to find a box.
There's something in it?
It's a baby.
It's a baby. Yeah, that boy's too old. You're going to have to dig deep in there to find it. It's wrapped up really well.
Looks like a dildo. Let's see what it is. Like a candlestick of some kind, Robin? Oh, this is a chess piece out of glass. Out of crystal. I like it.
Well, there's two in there, Howard. Don't throw.
Two. Is it? Are they both the same?
A king and a queen.
A king and a queen.
I thought that was a rook.
And Robin, you are my queen.
That really is nice.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
Let me
really.
hold that. Let me feel that.
Robin, you are my queen, and I am the king. No, you're not holding this. I don't want your hands on that.
What am I, a jerk off?
Yeah, you're a jerk off.
I just thought, you love chess. You didn't want a chess set per se.
No, this is great.
But, somewhere in your abode, maybe it can sit there.
Thank you.
In the words of David Bowie.
You always get the best gifts.
You will be queen.
Now, that's something like that's expensive, isn't it?
That's very expensive.
What did it cost you?
That's more than Artie's gift.
I'm sure it is. That's a lot of money right there.
That's your Mercedes.
Put this away and guard it with your life.
I don't know what that is, but that's more Barney's stuff. I don't know who gave you that.
No.
Robin Quivers spent 30 grand.
That's your kid.
This is from Robin. This is for my kids.
Yeah.
Put this in with everything.
Got it. I got it.
Robin Quivers, our splurge of the week.
Crystal chess sets.
Robin Quivers said checkmate to Howard.
I think we're going to line up Mike Walker.
All right, line up Mike Walker, get him on, and we'll...
and we can turn these mics off.
All right, thank you. Well, that was exciting. Only a couple things made the chipper, and the chipper bit got blown because you guys couldn't work it. And you had a couple of days to learn how to work that thing. Isaac, I hold you personally responsible.
What happened there?
What happened? Lack of preparation. What is it, Richard?
Where's I gave you some stuff too. Where's my
Your
stuff,
stuff
Gary?
didn't get open?
I haven't seen it.
I think it ended up in the chipper with Sal's magazine.
Oh man, it was a good gift.
What'd you get?
Go around and try to find it.
Okay. Well, you put it back there.
Gary, thank you for that box. I like that very much.
You'll like it.
Yes.
Richard, help me out.
That's enough with the gifts.
I know it.
Who cares if we ever see Richard's gift?
Richard, we'll find it later.
I was wondering, did Fred open my gift?
I haven't had a chance to open anybody's gift, and I have a gift for you, but I'll tell you what it is. It's a bottle of wine, and it's a gift certificate to a restaurant, so.
Oh.
Robin gave me the greatest gift, too.
I didn't get a gift from Fred.
I have it for you.
I didn't
He's
get
just
one.
telling you what you got.
Oh, is that what I got?
Yeah, it's not that exciting, but it's nice.
I like that. Let's go to AA. Thank you, Fred.
Robin gave me the greatest. She always gives the best gifts, and very generous with a beautiful card that say. Now this is a timepiece on like a money clip, right? Like you can wear.
No, it's actually a travel watch.
I think that's awesome. Look at that. That looks so classy. Look at that.
Yeah, but you're not going to wear that. You got your new watch that you spent $12 grand
You
on.
don't
travel
wear
with
it.
it.
You travel with it, and then it has an alarm, so he can wake Artie up for his meeting.
Yeah, you could just
He
lay
ain't
it
going
out.
to use that, Robin.
You could like.
Oh,
You
stop
wasted
it.
your money on
Oh,
that.
No,
stop it.
I
It's
got news for you.
beautiful.
I
You will
love taking.
not
I love
use it.
taking shit like this on the
No,
road.
you don't.
I do.
You're going to have room service wake you up.
Hey, how's it going? What's going on? Room service wake him up.
He's I'm telling you, he will never carry
There's
that.
no
with
room
him.
for human error.
He has to learn how to use that. He's got a computer which he doesn't know how to use.
Exactly.
It's an alarm clock.
You can't work that.
That's more than your average alarm clock.
Artie's going to pretend to use it for a year just in case.
Let me tell you,
ask him about
it's
it.
cool looking.
Oh,
I like it.
concierge.
Artie, I want you to be so honest right now. You will never use that watch.
How
on
much
the
you want
road.
to make a bet?
You will never use that.
All right, I think I will.
Robin wasted her money.
Out of nowhere,
That's a
like
nice
in
gift,
I don't
too.
know May. Ask me if I'm going on the road. It just I guarantee in random. I bet I have it in my bag.
You're going to forget you even have it.
All right, we have some. You know what?
He's not gonna use
We
it.
can test it. We can test it.
You have a camera in there, and you can see if he takes it.
No,
with
well,
him?
if it's in my
we
bag.
know that we can ask at some point.
Yeah, just do a random test.
I have even a better test.
Go
Have
ahead.
him set the timer on the air, and we'll see if it goes off when it's supposed to.
He'll never be able to set a timer.
Set it for 10:30.
By the way, no one got the hints I've been dropping for a year and got me heroin.
You know, you got to be less subtle.
I guarantee you there's a woman named DiCaprio in Nutley that'll be enjoying that watch.
Grandma got this for you.
Caprio, not
You're
DiCaprio.
regifting that to Grandma.
Listen.
All right.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
I'm not listening to these cretins.
Well, I wish that Fred would open my gift.
You know what? You'll have to give me a little time. I'll go searching around for it.
Oh, now you got
File
the
this
chipper
shit back
working?
here.
Well, I know what you had to do. You have to start it without anything in it.
I think so.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
they kept dropping stuff in and then trying to start it.
Hey, Ganji, once again. Oh, there's the chipper.
Why is it working now?
Oh, and they were putting stuff in the wrong way.
Yeah.
They were putting it in the top. Those idiots.
A real manly crew we have here.
What are you chipping now? Nobody knows.
They didn't have a dress rehearsal.
I think they broke
That was John Hines' book.
I want John Hines' book.
I mean, Jason's book.
Jason's book. Go ahead.
It only works with wood.
All right, thank you. No, when you have something in it, it doesn't work.
But they were also putting it in the top, not in the side where they're putting it now.
Well, it's not called a shit gift chipper.
Ganji, again, I got to say to you, wouldn't you practice this before we do it on the air? Or is that like just so out of your realm?
It was no. It was.
No, tell me the truth. Did you practice at all?
It was tested. The equipment was tested. No, we didn't chip anything.
When you say the equipment was tested, how was it tested if you don't chip anything?
We chipped like wood and stuff yesterday, but it didn't chip. We didn't
Who's
test
to
a book.
blame? I know it's never you. So who would you
Right.
blame for this? Who is to blame?
I don't. The wood chipping company that we,
Oh, the wood chipping
chipper.
company. Okay, all right. Just want to know.
Oh, we're going to blame the wood chipper?
It's meant for
So
wood.
we
It's
do.
not meant for.
So why wouldn't you test it on something that we were going to use?
It probably wouldn't have worked anyway on the things. I don't. It's a wood chipper. I don't know.
So we wasted a lot of time, is what I'm
And
saying.
I suppose they rented that.
What is it? You have no respect for me?
Oh,
you have no respect for my show, honestly.
Stop.
Is that what it is, Ganji?
Yes, I have no respect
All
for
right,
the show.
thank you.
Howard, that's
Bonus center.
goddamn. I hate the show.
Bonus center.
What is it, Fred?
Robin got me a very fine bottle of Macallan Scotch. It's 30 years old.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
and
good.
this stuff is not cheap.
Maybe it'll calm you down.
Well, I
Maybe you
got
better
this
take
in
a
a case glass of Heineken back here, so I'll be all right.
Ganji, what did I ever do to make you treat me so disrespectful?
Ganji, really, that's a good question. What did I do? What did I do to deserve you? Your own father won't let you work in the family business. What did I do?
What?
Don't I treat you good? Don't I do everything for you? What, you can't fucking test something?
You want me to come over and give you a hug?
No, I don't want a fucking hug from you. I don't want fucking things to go right. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. I understand.
Professional broadcast.
I understand.
Yeah. Thank you.
Never once,
goddamn
never
fucking
once
wood
did you invite me to your house for coffee, even though my wife is godson to your only child.
Ralph, go ahead.
Hey, why don't you throw Fat Ganji in the chipper now?
Yeah, we finally found the chipper that won't chip anything but wood.
You know, you want to know something, and this is the true story.
Everybody thinks everything's funny when it doesn't work. Howard's going to make a bit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll tell you something. People were so intrigued that we were going to wood chip bad gifts. Gary was home. His son Lucas was so intrigued by this. He said, "Dad, that is like the meanest thing." He goes, "I want to miss school and listen to it on the radio. Or can I bring a radio?"
Well, this is a waste.
So when I say we're going to wood chip our gifts that are bad, while Ganji, you're not just disappointing me, you're disappointing everyone.
Right.
Poor little Jackson.
I woke up early at like 9:45 to listen to this.
How do they find a chipper that will only chip wood? People have been lost in those things.
People have killed their wives in wood
They're also
chipping.
the size of a truck. The ones that people get lost in.
So
we need
get
one that
those.
it wouldn't work in the studio. There's not enough power. There's not enough room.
There's not enough power
It would
for a
actually.
wood
It would
chipper.
probably. If a piece of wood shot out of the thing, it would kill you.
What did you?
So what do you want? You want us to get something unsafe up here?
What is it, Doug? What do I do with
What
this
did
man?
you test in it, Ganji?
Yeah, what'd you test in it, Ganj?
What did we tell her?
You stumped him.
Cardboard.
Something.
What is it, Doug? Yeah, please. You got to talk. Yes.
Can I sledgehammer Ganji over the head?
Yeah.
Would that be fun?
Go ahead.
No, you know what? We could have gotten bigger wood chippers that would probably chop everything, but they're gas powered. We can't bring gas powered stuff up here. This was the biggest electric wood chipper we could find.
Okay, so
Then you test it.
say it doesn't
We
work.
tested it. We did test it, and it worked. I don't know what's going on.
Come up with another idea.
I mean,
Well, that's why we have the sledgehammers.
Why not tell me?
Yeah, sledgehammering a book really works.
That works on the radio. All right. Everyone go home and hang your head in shame.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
We should have had Ralph do it. It would have gotten done
I thought they were
properly.
going to get something that squish stuff, like a pneumatic kind of thing.
Well, there's always next Christmas.
Well, why don't we squish you, you retard?
Come on, Fatso.
This makes me gun shy about the leaf blower bit.
All right, thank you.
swear.
Hey, don't chop up Gary's dictionary. I want that.
All right, Ganji, thank you. In all seriousness, I don't think Ganji's the only one to blame on this fiasco.
Right. Nobody wants to step forward.
George, what's the most important word in acting? Rehearsal.
Absolutely.
That's right.
By the
Do
way,
your
Scott
homework.
DePace is blaming Gary Delabate for the wood chipper bill.
Oh, really? How did it
evidently
become Gary's problem?
I don't know, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, and now I understand it is all back to Baba Booey.
What?
It is not Ganji.
Your henchman, Baba Booey?
My henchman, Baba Booey.
Hold on.
They're blaming you on the wood chipper.
I told them from the day they got this wood chipper that I thought it was a crappy wood chipper, that it was electric, that it was small. They told me it could only do paper or plastic, and they told me that they tested it out. I don't know how on earth it could possibly come back to me. How could this come back to me, Scott?
Will took that the wrong way. I did not say it was your fault. All I said was and I specifically said this thing was not going to work. It was going to break. And I said we should use one of those tampers to you. And you said, no, well, let's go with the wood chipper.
I did, because one of those, you can't put, he wanted to do one of those things where it presses and everything explodes.
10 times I said, one of the things you use on a baseball field, a big, heavy weighted object that you just
So
stomp
it is his
on.
fault.
No, it's not.
In other words, you said it's not going to work. Let's use
No,
another
that's not true.
device.
They did. This was before we ordered it. I said, I want a good wood chipper. Howard,
Sounds like it's going back to you, pal. No
you know what?
offense.
There's no way. No way.
I don't agree. I think
no way
you
it's my
said to
fault.
him it doesn't work.
No, he
so
didn't
let's
say it
get-
doesn't work.
A lot
he
of
said
us-
Oh. He said he doesn't think it will work, but they're going to get it. Then they got it, and they never came to me and say it doesn't work. So I'm fucking clean.
Now, the thing that we did wrong is we did not properly test it because, and I'm not taking any blame here. Because
you know you have no hair? All right, get out of here. I don't care. I'll never get to the bottom
because
of it.
we thought it was going to break, and we didn't want to break it the first time up.
All right, thank you. Scott DePace, Gary Delabate. I will get to the bottom of this later.
How much wood would a wood chip chuck if a wood chip could chuck wood?
Right. Right. What is it, Fafafui?
I am in charge of a bunch of children, I have to say.
What's going on? I want to get out of
I
here.
know. Has anybody seen Richard Christie's Christmas present to Howard. No. I put it back there, and
we'll deal with it when we get
No, because Richard's literally... He's crying right now.
What? Why?
Because he wants you to see his gift on the air, and we can't find it.
I can't do it now. I got to leave anyway. There's a gift over here. Maybe that's
What is it? Like, he has to come and look
I know,
by
I
me.
told him to come and look at it. But
no, not now. We'll get it later.
But he makes me crazy.
He's crying?
Is he literally got tears? Bring him in here.
In fact, they all said, don't go in, don't go in. He doesn't want you to go in.
I'm not
But I think it's
crying.
funny to go in.
I told them not to go in with
Let us hear him crying.
If there's time, the only thing you can do is come look by me.
I'll go look.
I mean, what are you going to do? I don't know what
Are you
it is.
crying, you asshole?
No.
When did you bring it in?
I told him, too, not to even come in.
All right, can we do this later?
Yeah, I said, hey...
Thank you for the gift.
I said I was a little bummed that we didn't get to do it on the air, but
all right,
you'll get it later.
Gary, come on.
They tell me a whole different story.
All right, thank you.
It's just like... It's enough already. What? Go look for it. I told you the last break. Go look for it.
I didn't want any of this. Why? I told I told you, bro.
Wasn't me.
I said don't.
It was you. Don't do you, Glenn, no, you came in and told Sal all that.
No, Gary, I swear to God.
Now why am I getting...
I said don't go in, don't...
I'm blaming you for anything.
I'm not blaming you.
I'm bummed that it didn't happen.
But did I tell you last break to go in and look for it? You're totally crying.
There was...
You're totally crying.
Since we had that conversation, there hasn't been a break.
I swear to God, I don't know where it is. I feel like you guys are throwing it on me like I've somehow lost your gift.
No, but I'm bummed that it didn't. But I don't want you to get mad at me over
I don't
it
want
either.
you to be mad at me. I feel like you guys are. I feel like you're mad at me that I'm somehow responsible, like I lost it.
I'm not, but I was upset that you yelled on the air.
What do you mean?
You said
I said go look for it. You're standing there like a fucking lump on a log. You're like, Gary, find it. I'm like, I don't know what.
But I didn't know where you put it. I don't want to go.
Richard, understand something. 40 people handed me gifts for Howard today. Do you think I remember what the bag? So you're saying I don't know where it is. I'm like, go look for it. Go look for it.
I feel like it's not in my place to go searching around behind
no
Howard.
Saying, Gary, where is it? Gary, find it on the air. You know what I'm saying? Like you're on the air going, Gary, find it. Gary, where is it? I'm like, well, I apologize that I don't remember what it looked like, but you could walk around and go look for it.
But you could have just asked me. Like you said it in a way where you were yelling at me.
Richard, I just said go look for it. Of course I'm yelling at you because you're not doing anything. I'm holding a microphone with a fucking wood chipper and a million things, and you're going, where is it? Where is it?
I thought maybe you had brought some other presents over by where you were.
But it clearly wasn't there. That's why you knew it. So I said it's back there somewhere. Go look for it. I can't do everything, man. I can't be mother, father, and everything.
Like it was my place to go,
But it was your place. But it was your place to tell me find it.
Well, I thought maybe you would have thought, oh, okay, maybe I put it right here, and you would be able to know right where it was.
I didn't know where it is. I just feel like I'm responsible for everybody around here and everybody's things.
The thing is with Richard, sometimes he feels like you send him a mixed signal. Like he knew you had the gifts, you put him down, and he felt he would be disrupting what you were doing.
I said go look for it, and he apparently didn't like my tone. So I didn't look for it. So on the air, time is essence. You know what I mean? If we're standing there, I'll go, okay, Richard, I'll go look for it. We're on the air. We're both equally a distance away from it. So I'm like, go look for it.
But he got the impression like...
What are you, his fucking mouthpiece?
No, I've been talking to him all day. He's very upset.
I know, but Richard, you're totally capable of talking. Now it's like 2-on-1.
No, it's not. I'm not being that way. I'm saying sometimes he feels he gets a mixed signal. He felt like when
What's the mixed signal? Richard, please go look for it. Where's it?
It wasn't that tone. It wasn't that tone.
Richard, go look for it.
But it felt like you were angry at me.
Right.
I don't care how it felt. Go fucking look for it.
But with you throwing him off with that mean tone,
just God. It's like having me in charge. My fucking 12-year-old doesn't give me this fucking much shit. I swear to God, it's like you guys are grown-ups. I'm sorry.
This is his favorite holiday of the year, and he feels.
I can't today. You guys I'm fucking stressed out by Martha. I'm stressed out by the whole fucking day, and I don't know how to deal with this.
I feel bad for him because he was upset. Wait, I'm just telling you one thing.
I didn't want any of this conversation to take place. I want you to know that.
No, I know, but Richard, if you're over there looking at it this way, you're going to go in and talk about it because that's what we do on the show.
I was talking to Sal, and they came in here.
I know you weren't looking for this conversation, but I'm saying, if we see drama going on over there, if you could walk by here and you see drama going on in my office, you've walked in before and said, "Oh, Gary's getting yelled at by Tim," or whatever. You know, that's just the show.
Thanks for the Munsters movie.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm just telling you, he felt bad because he felt.
Accidents happen. Let's be grown-ups about it. I mean, you really are close to tears, which is bizarre.
Well, I just wanted to be a part of that bit.
I wanted you to be a part of that bit. Nobody didn't want you to be a part of that bit. Something happened. I don't know what it is.
And I'm not blaming. I'm just bummed. I just was telling.
I don't know why we're still talking about it. I just don't
I
like.
was just telling Sal.
I got you.
And then it turned into this whole thing.
I know, but that's the nature of the show.
I know, but don't be mad at me because
he didn't want to. He didn't want to.
I told you to go look at the floor when we were there, and you probably could have walked back and go, "Oh, that's my bag," and then it's and then all
the way you told him, Gary. You might as well.
Shut up and get out of my office. I'm done. I'm done. I'm really done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
All right.
Damn it. You know what? I'm sick of listening to you. I've just turned off the fucking ears for 2.
What's happening? And Robin, how are you? I was thinking about you all yesterday with your new diet and health regimen. Very exciting.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, and you're smiling. I thought you'd look a little hungry, but no, you look good. The first person, when I walked into Sirius Satellite Studios today, first person I saw bright and early was Dr. Ronnie, your personal doctor.
Robin looks the same, but Dr. Ronnie looks better.
Really?
She looks
so it's
thinner.
helping her.
You mean Dr. Ronnie is improving?
Yes.
Well, you know who Dr. Ronnie looks like a little bit? Etta May from the movie Ghost. Whoopi Goldberg's character, a little bit. Yes,
a little bit.
A little bit. Remember, Etta May had a. She was a scam artist, and she would contact the dead.
Right?
Yes.
She pretended until the dead actually started talking to her.
That's right. And then it turned out she was for real.
You know what, Artie? I did that sauna thing yesterday evening. I don't know how you did it.
Why?
In here. It's real. It's intense.
Can I tell you something?
It's so great. It really. I had
Artie,
the rest of my day was wonderful.
Can I tell you something?
I was lightheaded.
I got letters from doctors.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I wanted to talk to you about this.
Letters from doctors.
Real
doctors. Who
MD.
Real doctors who don't hurt anyone. Yes.
All right, but okay. But to take it for what it's worth, I mean, let's be open-minded. I'm a real doctor of medicine with 30-plus years practice and experience, and have served as a medical director, associate dean of medical school, etc. I've just listened to you try to kill Artie by rapidly dehydrating him while forcing a dangerous rise in his core body temperature. He emerged from the treatment with early signs of heat stroke. A few more minutes and you'd have had to call an ambulance, and I'm not exaggerating.
I could have stayed. I could have stayed in that thing for 14 hours.
Artie is
and you would have been dead.
He felt great, and the doctor saying
didn't.
Artie was dying.
Listen, I thought about it.
You thought about it. Now, another scientist.
I'm allowed to think about it. I talked to some people about it.
Oh, boy, here we go.
And they said, listen, sweating is good. When you work out, sweating is good. It's good for the body.
There's no such thing as a sauna.
Let me say what I have to say. To take the body and to dehydrate it rapidly, in other words, to get the sweating going.
Yes.
Especially, guys just laying on a couch sweating. It's like, people.
It's funny.
It's unbelievable. And the point is that what do you really, what is this toxic? Where's that Dr. Ronnie? I got to ask her.
She's right in the next
And I want to hear
room.
about the rest of your day.
Do you know what it takes to kill me? When I got arrested at Mad TV, the guys at the hospital said, "We've never seen more cocaine in a human being."
Yeah, you don't do it. You don't do it half-assed.
And I said, you know what I said to him? I said, "Could you get me a fucking beer?"
Did you say that?
Yeah,
that's great.
I was an asshole.
That's right. That's all you need.
But I don't know. All I know is I felt fantastic. The rest of the day, I had a lightheadedness, wonderful thing about me. I had an aura.
But I don't know where Dr. Ronnie is. But,
she was preparing drinks like crazy, like some sort of crazy health bartender back.
Well, you really did look like you were going to pass out.
Well, listen, I always look like that.
You got rosy cheeks today, though.
What was your day yesterday, Robin? So after you left here, Dr. Ronnie shadowed you.
Well, we went shopping.
You went shopping for food.
Yes.
Because that's fun.
Well, she needs to learn how to do that.
A health food store,
right.
And picked up greens and spices and some supplements.
Any real food or just,
What do you mean real food? Greens aren't food?
I don't know. I mean, no meatloaf, nothing.
No meatloaf, nothing like that.
Hi, Dr. Ronnie. It was pleasant seeing you here this morning. I'm thinking of getting you an office right here.
Why not?
Why not? Dr. Ronnie, good morning. I was going to ask you. You keep saying yesterday when you had the Artie hooked up to belts to heat him up. What toxins?
You hooked me up to the doomsday machine.
What toxins are you exactly like? Okay, Artie sweats. Right. What toxins come out of his body?
Basically, I don't know what toxins are coming out of Artie's body.
Yeah,
but
what
I
are
know
toxins?
In general, when you do an infrared sauna, many toxins can come out. A lot of people have high metals, and sometimes when you wipe the sweat off, you will see like a dark, just color from the skin. You use a white washcloth, and that can be high metals, could be anything. A lot of people are over salt. We eat so many processed foods with chemicals and preservatives in it. People smoke.
High metals.
So I sweat out the Taylor ham and egg?
On and on and on. Sweating is good. So, first of all, if people who don't sweat are usually people who are sick.
Now, what about the doctor who wrote in and said, look, I'm a medical doctor. All you're doing is dehydrating someone rapidly. And the fact of the matter is that as they dehydrate, they become dizzy or can suffer heat stroke. And it's a dangerous thing. How do you respond to that?
If you go out and run for a half hour,
right,
you're going to sweat, and sometimes you'll overdo it, and you will feel dizzy. So you just sit down or you drink some water.
Right.
But I don't believe for one moment that if someone sweats for 15 or 20 minutes, unless they're really sick,
right.
If they have, you got to be really careful, of course. But I don't believe for one moment that you can dehydrate someone that quickly, unless they're already dehydrated, at a dehydrated state. And I know Artie is eating good. Yesterday I heard he ate good. He has salt. He was eating salt. So.
Salt? I only wish he'd eat just salt. He's eating everything.
No, that was funny because she said to me, "Have you eaten anything today?" And I'm like, "I've eaten everything."
What haven't you eaten today?
Well, that's why I didn't feel I was in any danger at all. I felt fine. I felt kind of like, drunk.
Dude, you couldn't get off the couch.
But I can't
get
anyway.
off the couch now.
That's true, though.
I did yesterday on the way. I said, well, I got a good start today. Let me try to have a whole healthy day because you gave me that blue shit. I don't know what that was.
The blue shit?
Red shit. It was magenta shit you gave me.
Yeah, so what did you have? What did you end up eating?
So I went home and I was fuck it. I was going to get a turkey sandwich with just some mustard, stuff like that. And I passed by Carlo's Bakery on Washington Street in Hoboken, and it's the best bakery.
What'd you get?
And I really have zero willpower.
You do. You really have zero.
I had to double park and risk getting a ticket to run in to get 3 cannolis.
Oh.
What happens? You walk. You go when you see the store. It triggers you, and you just go, "Shit, I got to eat that."
And it's you know what? I'm such a sucker consumer too because the sign is nice. It's alluring. It looks delicious. The sign because it looks like a cake. Like it looks like a big cake that they write in the cake like "Happy Birthday, Artie." That's all I saw. And it says Carlo's Bakery, and the smell I love. So I went in and I was just sniffing for a little while, looking around. And
food is your hobby.
There are landmines all over the city for you. You can't probably get down a block.
Food is your hobby. Is that fair to say?
I go around from city to city all over this great continent, and they tell me, "Oh, the food here is great." There's nothing like the New York, New Jersey area for food. It's just fantastic. You're right, Robin. Every 2 feet, there's something great to eat. And
did you realize you had the sweat operation? So you had gotten rid of all your toxins. You were probably ready to put more toxins back in.
I had a retoxin.
Yeah. Sounds to me like you replaced all your toxins.
What I did was toxin low.
My friend Pat said to me afterwards, I was telling him about you, and he goes, "Well, what toxins is she? What are these toxins she's getting rid of? This word toxins. There's no toxins."
Right, sure.
Did you sweat yesterday?
Such things. Yes, of course I sweat.
And used the same wraps that Artie had?
She cleaned them very thoroughly.
Yeah. And what did Robin sweat out? Any toxins, do you think?
I didn't sweat out anything you could see.
Did you see any silver on her?
She was really drenched. So I'm sure she
gold.
She was drenched.
Well, that's why I couldn't understand how Artie could do it right there on the couch. You're just drenched afterwards.
What did you wear?
I had on a T-shirt and some
Panties?
cotton pants. Wow. And
were you stinky afterwards? Did you have to shower?
I showered.
Because Artie didn't even shower.
That was my thing. That's how you sort of recover is you take a shower.
I see.
Artie couldn't recover. He had no place to shower.
So after you and Dr. Ronnie went shopping, I'm just trying to understand this.
Yes.
Because this is wild. After you
It's wild.
It's wild. After you and Dr. Ronnie went shopping, you went home?
Then we went home.
Mm-hmm.
I showed her room, and then she went to the kitchen and started preparing things. And she
What did
prepared
you have? Soup?
A lovely soup for the evening.
And then did you guys watch TV together? I mean, how did it work at night?
No, it didn't work that way. But after dinner, I went upstairs. She prepared the sauna, and I got in it, and I sweat.
And you didn't have sex?
No.
So it's like you're married.
Was it weird that, like, this stranger, I mean, you just met Dr. Ronnie yesterday. Was it weird having her just in your house, like, traipsing around?
No, she's a very personable person, and I enjoyed her company.
You did?
Yes.
And you felt trusting that Dr. Ronnie wouldn't run through your
Well,
house?
you know, there was that one moment where I forget what was going on. I was like, is this the time she comes up behind me and kabongs me? Because you guys planted the seed.
Now, did you
but
catch
nothing
her?
like that happened.
Did you catch her on the phone giving her partners the layout of the place with the silverware?
See, now today I'll think of that.
No.
Now remember her code name, Crazy Woman. I'm in Crazy Woman's house. I'm looking at the silverware, and I think I found the safe. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go wrap her up in some electrical shit and make her sweat for a couple minutes.
Operation Newswoman / Nuts.
Trust me, this one's a live wire. She loves it. I'm just going to feed her some soup, watch her get delirious. I'll put the knockout drops in her soup. Don't worry, you come right in and we'll fix her good.
She's in the Michelin Man outfit.
Extra bonus, this one's got big titties.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what really fucked me over at Carlo's Bakery, too, is I had no cash. I just had a credit card, and there's a $10 minimum.
Oh, no.
So I was going to get 2 cannolis and 2 cupcakes. I had to get like 8 of them.
Always there's a problem.
Yeah.
Dr. Ron, are you in Robin's apartment? Yes, I'm here. Did she buy the toxin story? Yes, she bought the toxin story. I just sweated out her so-called toxins, and now she passed out from the toxin approach.
Good. Now, here's what we're going to do. I want you to tell her she has worms, and we got to deworm her. While you're deworming her, which is a 2-hour process, I can get in there with my boys and see what we can take.
Now that you've relieved her of her toxins, it's time to relieve her of her jewelry.
Trust me, when we're done, the only one looking better is going to be you, Dr. Ronnie. You're going to be a little heavier with your wallet, but I tell you this, everything's going to be just fine. This one's a live wire.
Well, that horrible Howard Stern, he's filling her head with it. There's no toxin.
Don't worry. She's firmly in our camp. She's been with him 25 years. She's only known you a day, but she'll listen to you. Trust me. She's sick and tired of his ass.
Listen, you never listen to me.
This could be our biggest take since we dewormed Katie Couric.
By the way, I have to say something.
Look here.
Yesterday on the wrap-up show, Artie said that I had consulted with David Blaine. I never consulted.
I thought you said you talked to David Blaine.
Here's what we need you to do.
I consulted with a magician.
Tomorrow is Wednesday, so that's going to be Enema Day. I want you to stick some crayons in her duty so that when the crayons come out, she's going to believe you're the next thing to God. Now, hold on a second. Judith Regan is waking up. I'm working her. This place is loaded with jewelry. Hold on a second.
Judith. Yeah, I'm going to bang you in the head with a hammer. It's going to knock the toxins out of you if you could just give me 1 minute here. I'm talking to my associate who's working with Robin. What? Yeah, Robin's fine. Yes, she's fine. She's doing good. She's saying her love. Yes, her toxins are out as well. Please hold.
Dr. Ronnie, tell Robin you have a message from Sam.
Now, look, then I want you to get into some Jeezy shit with her and feed her some cactus and tell her it's good for her aura. I gotta go here. Judith Regan's getting wise. Later, Dr. Ronnie.
No, I'm just saying, I would be suspicious like that. I'm always paranoid. I see you're a lovely lady and you're trustworthy, but boy, I get nervous when there's strangers in my house. But Robin, she's good that way. She's open and she's more loving than I am. She really is. So
rule number 1, never let a stranger in your house unless they have some sort of crazy detox machine.
That's right. when they're dragging a big, heavy suitcase, then you can trust them.
You know, Dr. Ronnie, it's funny with this Robin. Usually when we bring in that suitcase with all those gizmos, people get nervous. But this one, boy, she's just thrilled.
You know what I said? Where can I get one of those?
Take that car blanket, wrap her up in it, stick her in the trunk of your car.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Judith Regan asking me a question. This one's a pain in the ass. She all suspicious. Hold on a second. Yes? No, I'm taking the flat screen TV out of your house because it's toxic. I told you that. Now, come on, lay down there and sweat your ass off. TV give off a toxin, and if I get this out of your apartment, I'm saving your life. It's very bad for you. All these metals, etc. You'll be in bad shape, Judith. Now, lay down there and get your naked, skinny, white ass out of here. Where was we, Dr. Ronnie? Oh, Robin, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's Mercury and Rolex watches.
Yeah, you could fleet. I mean, you could take her watch. She don't need it. It's going to toxin up her body real bad.
You're sitting over there talking to your trainer. You don't need him either. You can lift weights by yourself.
That's true. Dr. Ronnie, I see she's got a plan, and I like what she's doing. Listen, I admire anyone who tries to get in shape and get healthy. Look, Robin. As you described, you have desperate measures. You've been ill. You've been falling down, and you need special care.
I'm sure Dr. Ronnie knows Howard's trainer when they get together every year at the Ripping Off the Rich convention.
That's right. What are the new ways?
So then, Dr. Ronnie, after Robin received her sweat session, did you order her to bed, or was it about bedtime?
Order me to bed.
It was time for her to go to sleep, too?
Yeah, it was. It was time for her to go to sleep.
Now, Robin, did you find it difficult to go to sleep after just soup and some berry juice?
No, not at all.
You were satisfied, satiated.
Right. Did you have a craving to eat any aluminum siding or anything to remetal?
Now, what is, Dr. Ronnie, what is Robin's treatment for today? So far, she has woken up. Has she had anything to eat yet?
Yes, she had her antioxidants, and it was a berry drink, and she had some tea.
Right.
And she had
a lot of tea.
Yes,
She's pissing a lot, I bet. You pissing a lot? Did you take a big dump?
I haven't dumped, no.
Not at all.
No.
When is her colonic? That's the
Tomorrow.
day. Tomorrow. We're waiting to hear the results of the colonic.
Wow.
It's just like, for him, it's like expecting a child. What is it? Doctor, what did I have?
What do you suspect you'll find in there? I think something's clogging her. That's why she's passing out.
Passing out? Who said I passed out?
You said you were dizzy and passing out.
No. You silly person.
You're falling down.
I fell down.
Tell her you found a boat anchor in there.
By the way, Robin, we took some tests, and your boat is filled with toxins. We're going to need that.
Yeah, we're going to take that away from you. Tell her that, Dr. Ronnie.
Did you lock your door when you went to sleep last night, or were you?
No.
No? See, I would have. I don't know Dr. Ronnie from a hole in the head. You know what I mean? I'd lock myself in.
What can I say? I think she's a very nice person.
Oh, I do, too. I totally think that.
Turn into The Shining. Robin, I'm not going to hurt you.
So when you were wrapped up, was it uncomfortable? You see, this is my thing. Dr. Ronnie's with you.
Yes.
And then she wraps you up in this heat sweating thing.
Right.
Like, do you feel bad for Dr. Ronnie that she's got to sort of like pamper you, and you know what I mean? Do you feel self-conscious about it at all?
No.
See, I do. I get hung
I'm
up
the same
on that.
person who used to get foot massages to put me to sleep. I'm going to feel self-conscious.
You feel great, right?
Yeah,
you
I feel good.
You like having this person there caring for you.
I at one point I said to myself, well, geez, maybe I should do something for myself.
Well,
right.
No.
But then I stopped myself.
For that money? Are you kidding me? Yeah, right. You don't do nothing for that kind of scratch.
But you're like a queen. I mean, you lay there and people treat you and do things. I mean, she's like a queen, isn't she?
Oh,
yes.
In a
It feels
sense.
good to
Does
treat her.
Dr. Ronnie...
She's on a retreat, really. In her own home, she's on a retreat.
And Dr. Ronnie, what about for you? Is it kind of like, do you ever sit in the back of your mind and go, what the fuck? I mean,
No, I
look at
love
her
it.
laying there on that table like a lock.
She told me to lay there.
Does Dr.
I'm
Ronnie...
encouraging her all day.
Now, what if Robin needs you promptly? Is there a bell she can ring? In other words, let's
Are
say
you nuts?
Let's say Robin has an issue. Toxins are building up, or she feels crayons coming out of her ass. Whatever. Let's say she takes a dump and she finds crayons in there.
We've got a toxin. We've got a toxin emergency at 3 a.m.
Does she have? Is there any kind of connection you two have, like with a cell phone number or a bell or nothing?
I'm always around.
Right. She would yell for you.
Do you have a special loony line or something?
The loony line is ringing.
Loony line is ringing. Now, Ronnie, do you mingle well with the other servants at Robin's house?
Servants?
Well, I don't know. You got to have other people there.
Dr.
Right?
Ronnie, don't you kind of, I mean,
Who
here
vacuums?
you are. You're the head of the Martha's Vineyard Diet Clinic.
Yeah.
Don't you feel sometimes like you're a servant to Robin, like you're running around making her berry drinks and wrapping her up and getting her high colonics? And
It's all therapeutic. It's a health program, really. Even though it's 21 pounds in 21 days, that's what the book's about. But really, it's about her health. It's about anti-aging and longevity. And,
but what Howard's
it's a
saying,
lifestyle change, really.
Do you ever sit there and go, God, I bet I could have gotten through real college?
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I mean? And I could be ordering, and someone could be detoxing me right now.
I mean, do you ever say to yourself, boy, if Robin every day just showed up to work and walked up to the 36th floor here, up and down, every day, she wouldn't need any of this? Do you ever, like...
I think Robin's at the point she knows it's not about weight loss only.
Right. I know,
really.
but it's a healthy thing. You know, she would sweat, she would have exercise, and she would have a nice appetite.
I don't exercise.
No,
And we can make sure there's a berry drink at every third floor.
You know, Artie, if you would climb those stairs with me,
then I might die. Then you might have to call. You might have to call Dr. Ronnie around floor 14.
Wolf, you're on the air in Philadelphia. Welcome to the show. You're here at Sirius Satellite Radio, where we only have fun all day. That's what we're devoted to. Other channels might not, but we have fun.
Yes, you have fun at my expense.
At your expense. Wolf, you're on the air, and this is Detox Tuesday. Right, go ahead.
Hey, I was just wondering if the Master Cleanser was so successful last time, and it seems like it was a little bit more cost-effective, why wouldn't Robin just go back to that program?
Robin, why not just the Master Cleanser as opposed to Dr.
I'm
Ronnie's?
always drinking the Master Cleanser, but I have wanted to have some kind of program that's more compatible with life, sir.
Because with this
it's a new program.
With this, you get to order another human being around.
Yeah, that's so much
is better.
fun.
This is more
I'm not
content.
ordering anybody around.
Oh, I don't know. It sounds like she's taking orders over
Dr. Ronnie, quickly, my berry drink. I'm 2 minutes late for my berry drink. Now, Dr. Ronnie, when you were out shopping yesterday, how did you service Robin's tea needs and berry drinks? Because you were shopping and you could have missed the 2-hour window. How did you accommodate that?
Well, someone else ran off and got the juice.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
We never missed the 2-hour window, did we?
No.
Every 2 hours.
No, who was
matter
that?
where we are.
Who gets the juice?
Your partner?
Yes, my partner, James Hester. But also I have in my bag, I always carry nutrients in my bag.
Right.
And water. So no matter where we are, I'll just open up a bottle of water.
Like Felix
pour
the
in
cat, you have a
drink.
magic bag and you walk around with it. Service Robin. Well, let me tell you, this is some extensive program, and it's exciting to hear the results and see the results. And Robin, you're glowing this morning, if I may say.
Sure.
You look healthy. Your eyes are
seems
clear.
energetic, yeah.
She does seem peppy.
Happy and peppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see who's still awake at the end of the show.
Oh, you will be.
Me
Yeah.
or you?
Listen, I know I can't get to sleep when I'm hungry.
I'm peaking. Right about 6:23 is my peak. Right.
Did Robin at any point appear weakening to you in the sense that she was losing her resolve and wanting some solid food?
Not at all. So
Jeez.
fast paced. Every 2 hours. She's probably by the third or fourth day going to say, I don't think I need that.
Right.
You're really not hungry.
Oh, she can skip a drink.
Well, I won't let her, but
Right.
she might want to.
Wow. Well, there you go. Tomorrow
That's the update. Now,
is
can we
the
move
enema.
on?
Robin will be studying Robin's droppings on Wednesday.
Dr. Ronnie, what do you do with your downtime in the house? If there
She
is
didn't
any...
have any.
Really? This is constant work?
That's how she stays thin.
Dr. Ronnie, what did you do in your off hours? Robin set you up in a nice room with TV?
Beautiful room.
Do you watch television or do you read about...
I'm on the internet all the time.
You are.
Researching and
You playing
answering
Scott the
people's
Pace?
calls.
Yes, I saw you on the internet this morning. You were in there with a computer. You appear to be very busy. So, well, Dr. Ronnie, thank you. I know you're here at Robin's beck and call. If she should need a drink or tea or anything, you will be servicing her once again. This is day 2 of the Martha Vineyard diet. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We're going to monitor Robin's progress, and tomorrow is colonic day. And that's a big day for
You're
everyone
all
on the
excited.
show. I am. I can't wait. Now,
So you know what? It's a big day because tomorrow's Cupcake Wednesday for me and Colonic Day for you.
what time is Robin's colonic scheduled for?
I don't know.
You're going to work on that.
I'll work on that.
You have your own personal colonist?
Yes.
Colonist.
Colon therapist.
Colon therapist, yes. So this is a person you trust.
Absolutely.
Right. Why is she so good?
Well, I'm a colon therapist also.
Oh, you are. How far up does the tube
I
go
try
up
to
your
find
rectum?
a good colon therapist in every.
Why didn't you just do the colon therapy for Robin right at the house, and she could?
You need a colon machine.
I see.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
I don't happen to have one of those, Howard.
I see.
She got
What
one.
about buying one for Robin? What would it cost?
It's pretty complicated. They run anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000 to $12,000.
Oh, you're talking about a major investment.
Hey, but this is something for the whole staff to kick in for Robin for Christmas.
Hey,
I'm there. I'm with you. I'll buy you
But
one.
you also need a therapist to do it.
What makes a good colon therapist? The analysis of the feces when it comes out, or the?
No, they go to training and basically, they get certified by IACT.
How far up does the tube go into Robin's asshole? If I may be so graphic.
Well, your colon's at least 5 feet long, so.
How many feet of tube will you think?
5 feet.
Yeah, so basically the tube only go up like a couple of inches.
I see. And so how many inches up Robin's asshole will it go?
oh my God.
And how thick is the tube? How thick is the tube in diameter? Is it
You
over
know
2
what?
inches?
There's an easy way to find out, Howard. Why don't you go with me? And
my
we'll
God.
put you on the other table.
Robin, I don't think I can handle it. Honest to God, I don't think I
Do
can
you have
handle it.
days at work where it's harder to get up in the morning than other days? Like I know when I have to fly. Like it's harder to get up that morning because I got a long day. I got to fly. Like when you wake up and you know you have to. It's the day you clean out your client's ass.
I mean, forget that. I mean, yesterday you're on the couch sweating and she's wiping you, and tomorrow she gets to look at Robin's duties.
It's just nonstop awfulness.
It's a hard. Do you have nightmares?
No, I've been a trained registered nurse for all my life, so this is what we do.
Okay, good for you. I mean, no, honestly,
Did you ever have to change a guy's bedpan?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I started out as a nurse's aide and an LPN and an RN. So
Ever wipe a guy's ass?
I've done it all.
Ever wipe a guy's ass?
Oh, absolutely.
You
When
clean
you're
up, you have
sick,
to take a big dump in their bed?
Absolutely. That's what nurses do.
Oh,
We're
man.
trained.
Oh, we should
trained to
get
take care of the
married.
Yeah, they don't pay you enough.
But there are, thank God for people like this, because again, I know when my father was in the hospital, he's quadriplegics, these guys making $5 an hour. They'd walk in singing. My father would actually say sometimes they'd get me to smile. They're like doing God's work. I mean, they're doing like
You're an angel.
They're skipping into this fucking room to do this stuff.
So when Robin goes for her colonic, the tube is a thick tube. Robin, does it hurt when it goes in?
No.
No, it doesn't.
What do you lube it up with?
A lot of people use vitamin E oil or they'll use Lubifax.
Why vitamin E? You want to massage her asshole with oil?
Yeah, but the rectal muscles expand. So once
Thank God.
the tube's in, you don't feel it.
I see. So Robin will receive a tube. She'll lay on her side, and she'll receive 3 inches of tube into her rectum. And then you will release water into Robin's asshole?
Yes.
Right.
Into her colon.
Into her colon. And how much water will you release into her colon?
Continuous flow.
Right. And duty will begin to come out. And crayons and all kinds of shit.
Crayons. I don't know why he has this fixation about crayons. Maybe he's harboring some crayons.
Who knows? Who knows what's in my colon? And
I think we should take a look.
there's a boat anchor in there. What do you suspect you'll find in her duty? Like, what do you think you'll find?
I don't know. Everyone's different.
George Lucas's wristwatch, maybe? Martina Navratilova's tennis racket? Who knows? Who knows what's in there?
Who knows?
Right. Well, I wish you luck, Robin. I hope a lot of good stuff comes out of you.
Thank you very much.
I do. I really do hope, because I know that's the goal.
I
to see.
appreciate your support.
Right. What would you like to see come out of Robin's asshole?
Money.
I mean, what would you see?
Jackpot!
No, honey, it ain't gonna be that simple. We're gonna get the money, don't worry. But I don't think it just flows right out of the asshole.
Is the tube up her ass yet? Because now's historically the best time to run with some shit.
Oh, my God.
The girl is a cash machine, but it don't work that easy.
Pull the lever, honey. Let's see what comes out.
I look at this one, I see Captain Hook's treasure chest written all over her, but we're gonna have to work the situation a little bit. She's no duke.
Listen.
My God, there's dollars coming up.
Somehow get her to eat her jewelry.
Now, look here, honey. Those dollars, you never would have recovered them if it wasn't for us. We're going 50-50 on that little.
A lot of the fans criticized this approach that Robin's taking, and when Howard read the emails,
Oh, yeah.
Does that deter you at all?
Absolutely not.
How do you know that, some of the emails aren't correct, and how are you so sure of what you're doing?
Because I've been doing it for 20 years, and and I'm a perfect testimony. I was very, very sick, and I went on the road to healing myself. I went to all types of doctors, even allopathic doctors. I went to herbalists, I went to naturopaths, I went to colon therapists, I went to homeopathists. I mean, I've done it all, and I'm well, and I know what makes people well because I treat people all over the country with natural remedies. So
you've seen the proof.
And I've seen the proof, and I live the proof. I think that's important. I live the proof, and I see it every day.
So you're confident that this is going to heal Robin and get her back on the...
No question about it.
All right.
There's no question about it.
Now, the only other thing I have to ask you about is, do you feel that vibe between you and Artie again today, or is it still progressing?
I think Artie's a nice guy. I want to help him, and that's what I want to help Artie.
So we're keeping it professional.
Yes.
I don't know. During these 2 weeks, though, he might be able to wear you down. Things might get personal. He seems to take a liking to you, so.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I'll check back with you about that.
Yeah, the first things first. Let's just get him healthy.
Right, we'll get down to business, then we'll...
We'll stop him from eating the processed food, and we'll get him to having some green drinks and berry drinks and feeling energetic, and he might want to stay.
Okay.
Right?
All right, thanks, Dr. Ronnie.
Thank you.
Let me just get Lisa G in here. I blew it yesterday with her. She was waiting outside all morning. Lisa G's here with the headlines from the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa? Sorry about yesterday. I kind of got backed up.
You were busy with the diet.
I was all stressed out yesterday. Like, I had all this stuff I wanted to talk about. We couldn't get to anything. We were loaded up with guests. And
hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
What do you got?
Oh, we're talking to nutritionists and medical doctors.
Wonderful.
What a surprise.
Yeah. I'm hearing from them all, too.
Really? What are they telling you?
I'll reveal that.
This could put them out of business, so they're very nervous.
Right.
If everybody just gets healthy, what are they going to do?
Well, these experts claim that liquid diets, infrared blankets, and coffee enemas are simply a quick fix. And once you start eating food again, the body will store everything as fat, and you're going to rebound.
Well, Sal was rough.
I'm not going to. This is going to be a lifestyle change for me. That's why I'm with Dr. Ronnie.
You know what's weird? On the wrap-up show yesterday,
Yeah.
Sal was I thought Sal was being, again, a little out of line with you and discussing you. And
What did he do?
I mean, he just... But I guess his point was that all you need to do... You want to hear it or not?
I heard a little bit of, but what does Sal know that I do right now?
Here's Sal.
Everybody knows Robin.
Robin, let's be real. You're a human being. Do what a human being does. Buy a treadmill, eat grilled chicken.
Discovered I'm a human being.
No, a human being, he said. That retard doesn't even know how to say human being.
Thank you.
Robin, let's be real. You're a human being. Do what a human being does. Buy a treadmill, eat grilled chicken, don't eat after 9 o'clock, and you'll lose weight. I mean, You don't need somebody. You don't need some voodoo witch doctor like Ronnie following her around. I was ready for her to take out a fucking tiki doll or something. It's like what is it called? Like the medicine man. Comes to town. She's doing her horse and pony show, that dog and pony show, whatever the fuck they call it. And I think Robin's just looking for a quick, easy way to lose weight, and she doesn't want to resort to doing what a lot of other celebrities do with the rubber band, and the staples, and all that other bullshit.
So I don't think she needs that.
No, she doesn't. And she doesn't need this lady either. She needs to get on a treadmill. She needs to get on a Stairmaster, and she needs to eat sensible.
Sensibly. Does anybody have any sense of grammar anymore?
Not in Sal's house.
Needs to eat sensible.
I'll hire Sal for support.
Yeah.
Do you guys think there's a condition?
No.
Point blank. Sal, no. Gary, no. Artie?
Yes, I do. I would give her the benefit of that doubt. I think that it's not as serious as you might have be letting. I think there's something a little bit off there, but it's nothing serious.
The medical part's bullshit, and what Robin wants is somebody to follow her, so she throws in the medical crap on top of it. It doesn't matter if she's wrapped up with those wires and she sweats. None of that matters. What she's drinking berries. She just needs that person behind to say, put the cupcake down. That's what it is. She just needs a motor. No, for real. She needs that. As long as somebody's next to you 24 hours a day saying, hey,
stop that. You know, don't eat that. You know, that's what it is. I can follow around Robin with a megaphone for 2 weeks, go, hey, Fatso, put the cupcake down, and she'd lose just as much weight. But you have to soup it up and look like you know what you're doing. You got to throw in a raspberry drink. You got to throw in wires. You got to have some girl who got a PhD off the internet.
I would lose weight.
It's all horseshit. It's all smoke and
I would
mirrors.
lose weight for attempting to beat the shit out of you every day.
He's angry with
I
you.
know, I love him.
He wants involvement with you.
He's just upset about everything.
Yeah. You know, his thing is that you're just doing another celebrity thing.
Well, what am I?
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like a celebrity thing to do to lose. It's a celebrity thing to do to lose weight. A trendy, you know, and that's how these people survive.
Right.
You know, I mean, if you go to a downtown of a really rich town, you'll see like knick-knack stores and, you know, pastel like fucking things that people paint. Those stores don't survive in the ghetto, man. In the ghetto, you need what you need. Robin is doing a weird celebrity thing to lose weight or get in shape, and she has to admit that. It's weird.
You have to admit it. Yeah.
Must I?
You have to admit.
How are you going to make me admit
You have
that?
to go to Congress and admit that, Rob.
Yeah, you better go admit
I
that.
will not admit that.
Let's see. Here's the email. Tell that narcissistic, delusional Robin to staple her stomach and call it what it is. It's dieting. Jesus, this is just too much.
It is called the Martha's Vineyard Detox Diet. Who's denying it?
This was very... I don't know why people are angry with you for trying something new. This one says, I hope that woman puts poison in that cunt's drink. I mean, could you imagine?
What awful person would write
People
that?
are angry.
I was, you know, thinking about Mary Ann's reaction yesterday.
great.
She was out of her mind.
Yeah, well, Marianne's nuts.
Seems a lot of other people are.
Here's another one. Robin needs to lift weights and walk uphill. Weights are important. Robin has too much money. If she was poor, she wouldn't be able to afford so much food.
Yeah. She's got all your money, sir.
A lot of poor people are overweight.
Oh, my goodness.
She got all your money, sir. You're pissed off about that.
I cannot believe Robin. Talk about a midlife crisis. The only thing is that her crisis is multiplied because she has no kids, no boyfriend,
Oh, that's mean.
and fuck you money. Wow, what a mess money can make of people.
Lisa, are you going to start pointing out when the email's mean every time?
She's racing around in cars. Yeah, it's so mean. Our listeners are more mean than we are. Why do you think we?
Really?
She is racing around in cars doing 140 miles an hour, buying boats, horses, traveling around the world. What are you chasing, Robin? Artie has no problems compared to the depth of Robin's madness.
Oh, if I travel, there's a problem? I can't go look at other countries?
Sal is
they're mad at that.
Sal is a complete idiot, but I hate to admit this. I agree with his comments regarding Robin's detoxing. She just needs to gather some willpower, stop eating junk, and get on a treadmill. That's all there is to it.
That Nimrod's
I love all these people who know me so well.
Well, what can I tell you, Robin? There is a lot of controversy.
I really appreciate the thoughts.
It never ceases to amaze me how high the dial goes on Robin's crazy meter. What inspires her to try these harebrained cons? Is it too much money or too much laziness? Tell her to sell her motorboat and buy a paddle boat.
I have a paddle boat.
You do have that, right? I've seen that. Oh, boy. And finally, wow, talk about rich people that don't know what to spend their money on. Jeez. What doctor would recommend colonics? Obviously not a medical doctor, because they know that the body self-cleanses. Yes, that's right. The only time you should get a colonic is during a colonoscopy. The toxins in Robin's body are necessary. They help with the reabsorption of nutrients in the large and small intestine. It's a symbiotic relationship that any first year
toxins.
What can I tell you?
How did Mickey Mantle hit 500 home runs with toxins?
It's amazing what people can do on them.
All right.
Anything else in the newsroom,
Yes.
Lisa, besides Robin, and more Robin?
Are you having a coffee enema?
Yes.
Oh, that's gross.
What does that mean?
That's what Janet Jackson did to lose all her weight.
Well,
I have one of those
that's
every
true.
morning.
What do you mean a coffee
No,
enema?
you're drinking coffee.
The last time I heard about coffee enemas, the late Steve McQueen was busy going and getting peach pit and coffee enemas to get rid of his cancer.
Didn't Michael Landon do it too?
Yes, and then they were dead shortly thereafter.
Well, I'm trying to follow in their footsteps.
Well, they had cancer, and they believed it would cure cancer. Why a coffee enema, Robin?
That I told you, I'm trying the program.
Right.
This is part of the program.
Did anyone explain to you why a coffee enema would help you?
I only know that Judith told me it gives her great clarity.
Of course
You know, I've been doing the wrong thing with coffee for years. I've been drinking the fucking stuff. I just put it in my ass and get it over with.
Go into Dunkin' Donuts and ask them to do
Who knew
that.
when you see those little coffee leaves or beans?
You know what? I can see Starbucks with a whole new wing, a caramel macchiato enema.
A macchiato in my ass.
Why would she have clarity from a coffee enema?
You'd have to ask her. She says she gets really focused and great clarity. She has one before she does every show.
So after a coffee enema,
She tried that by drinking
Had she had a
coffee.
coffee enema, she might not have signed that book deal with OJ.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, what clarity did she have there?
She could have used 5 coffee enemas before she
She was between the coffee enemas.
I just blew up my career. Should have had a coffee enema.
She should plant a coffee plant in her
I
ass.
sit home all day now.
I just shoved a Frappuccino up my ass. I should write a book about OJ.
My main job is at Sirius Satellite Radio.
Yeah, I know. She has, it gives her clarity before that broadcasting legend does a show every day.
All right, go ahead.
All right, page 69's Jason and Will have an exclusive report on the Howard TV executive producer who stopped Howard 100 News from reporting on a heated fight between 2 Howard TV employees yesterday. Doug Goodstein putting the kibosh on Steve Langford's attempt to record audio of the fight and not allowing his own cameraman to film the nasty exchange between producer Isaac Mark and cameraman Greg Carmel.
Oh.
What?
What happened to Doug? Is he getting soft on me?
We're missing a fight?
All fights have to be videotaped.
Howard, it was such a great fight. And it got really loud. So we couldn't find a recorder, so we sent Langford over there.
Right.
I didn't know Doug, but Howard, it was a great fight. I don't know.
Doug Goodstein's lost his edge.
We can't see Howard TV personnel fight. We can just see everybody else fight.
And Doug wants everybody recorded.
Right. And it was so great, too, because it was 2 guys who wouldn't fight. And it just kept getting more and more heated. And it was about.
Are you insane? Have you lost your marbles, Doug Goodstein? Are you crazy? My audience craves this kind of stuff.
Well, they don't know who they are, really.
Who cares?
They were having an internal fight about their work, their jobs here. It had nothing to do with the show.
Welcome to the show.
It wasn't that. It had nothing to do with it.
Hold on, Doug, you mean like those fights that Scott and I have about how we work together that are internal?
Yeah, but you guys are more on air. You guys are part of the show more so than Greg and Isaac are.
Oh,
and I didn't put the kibosh on it. It started like way out in the hall. I had no idea what was going on. It worked
Why'd
its
you
way.
stop Steve Langford from taping? Get your priorities together.
I didn't stop him from taping.
Yes, you did.
He was taping. Well, one
And
thing
you stopped him from putting
that
up a
little
note about
freaking
it, too.
snake did, and which is totally uncool, and you probably would have a problem with
Snake?
it. He's secretly. They're having a fight. They don't know they're being recorded. One thing we don't do at Howard TV, or you don't like doing, I know you don't, is recording secret video. Or audio.
Is that true, Gary?
They were having a fight. They didn't know they were being recorded. He's a little worm, like holding the mic.
We always worm our way with the
camera. But if we put a camera, people know they're on camera. We don't hide it.
Steve is saying that's BS, that he was not being a little snake.
Oh, this guy's out of his mind. This guy's crazy.
Here's what happened. I walked by. I saw people fighting as a reporter.
And we couldn't shoot it, by the way, because Greg is the camera guy with the camera.
If somebody's fighting or doing whatever, we're reporters.
Yes.
We're going to record on it. I do not take my orders from Doug Goodstein.
Why didn't you continue to record?
I did, except he decided, guys, keep quiet. Don't say anything.
Cover up.
Come on.
Well, they're fighting.
Is it the Howard Stern show or not?
You're crazy. You're drinking too much of Robin's juice.
I got a question for Doug, Howard. True or false?
Yeah.
Doug, Will put up a note on the computer saying there's a really great fight going out in the hallway. Did you?
Well, that was afterwards.
Did
that
you
was
or did you not make Will take the note down?
Well, I said to him, he put it up. I said, I probably don't want this to go on the air because it's so internal. Because it makes no sense.
Don't do that.
They would have come on.
What is it, the FCC?
Yeah.
What are you, a mental patient?
Dude.
Doug.
I know. It's just so inside. No one would know what the hell they're talking
know
about.
that.
And when they came on the air,
it would have been great, right?
This is bullshit. This is censorship.
Right.
Dude, you're out of your mind.
Dude, you are paid to cover the world of the Howard Stern show, and so am I. Do it.
And my decision, right? He's right.
I get, believe me, I get it. I just think no one cares. And by the time they got on the air, by the time they would have got on the air, it would have been they wouldn't have had that fight on the air.
Cover up.
They know better. They're not going to come on the air and fight about something internal on the show.
No, but the fight that was going on in the hallway was so awesome.
I didn't censor that. I didn't even know it was going on until the very end of it.
He tried to censor it, and he did.
Shut up.
He's right.
Dude,
why should he shut up?
I didn't know there was a fight until they were in the control room fighting, and I was like, what the hell?
This
and
is
then,
crazy.
I saw him sneaking like the hidden video. They didn't know they were
sneaky about it at all. I had a microphone. You saw the microphone, and you told your guys to cool it.
Yeah,
because you didn't want it on the air.
Because they didn't know they were going to be on. They didn't know they were going to
take my orders from you, pal.
Dude, you're fucking nuts. Seriously, you really are.
He is
you're
not.
cooking.
You are.
It's
you
a
know
fact.
your edge.
I
You
don't
break up a fight.
Go report on American Idol. Go uncover your
Weasel.
conspiracy with your source. What's his name? Jenks.
Wuss.
Yes, Ralph.
Why is Doug deciding what goes on the air? Isn't that your job, Howard?
That's my job. Tape it, and I'll decide if it goes on the air.
The guy who was fighting is the guy who tapes it. I didn't know there was a fight going on.
He was taping it.
This
so
guy
then get
put
the audio.
kibosh on the thing because we happened to walk by.
Why did you listen to
the
him?
audio.
I didn't listen to him.
He listen.
Stopped the fight immediately. There was
told
nothing
them
to
to be
record.
quiet.
Oh, I see.
What was the fight about?
Because they didn't know they were being recorded. That's they didn't know.
They saw the microphone.
No, they
you
didn't.
saw the microphone.
Greg, come in.
You're not being truthful.
Greg, did you know you were being recorded by this weasel?
Why is he a weasel? He's doing his job.
Because he's just so snake. He was around the
doing
corner
the job
with a
that
microphone.
No, wrong. I'm doing the
I
job
saw
that you should be doing.
They didn't know they were.
Thank you.
Everybody does that. You're under the impression you recorded everything.
Ralph is right. The fact of the matter is, if I yelled out there
These
or
are
said
not
anything
two
about
guys
anybody, you would record it, and you should record.
I'm going to record you and your fermented life.
Nobody knows who Greg and Isaac are.
Look, I don't deny
I know who
that.
Greg
I don't
and
deny
Isaac
that
are.
Steve's a weasel, but this is Weasel Central. We're all
Greg,
weasel.
what happened?
The whole point of the show.
Why were you fighting with Isaac?
You know what? I regret the whole thing. It was something I should have been shooting when Artie was wrapped up in Dr. Ronnie's contraption, and I was late in getting in the studio when you went to break because I was helping Scott the engineer with something, and I didn't like Isaac's tone that he took with me.
Isaac said what? You didn't get there quick enough?
Well, Doug was, on his way to let me know that something's going on in the studio, that I should leave Scott the engineer's studio and get in here, and and then Isaac sort of like double
whammed you.
Yeah.
Howard,
So-
what did Isaac say?
Hold on a second. The point of the fight was stupid. They were fighting over whether somebody got there quick enough. But then it turned into one of those things like, that's what was so great. It's like, dude, don't tell me what to do. And he's like, dude, you fucking listen to me. There's a lot of duding back and forth. That's what's funny.
That's the good fight. Count the dudes. You make a whole thing out of it. Doug, you're wrong. Apologies to Steve
I'm not
Langford.
saying I'm totally.
Give an
not
apology
totally
to
wrong.
Steve Langford.
I'm not
No,
this guy's
yes,
crazy.
you are.
He's
You
really
were wrong.
annoying.
You're calling them names.
You are here to record what goes on. Do your
You
job.
are here to find stories that don't exist,
dude,
like
I was talking to Gary, and I happened to see your employees out of control. You didn't want to shoot it. I did.
Go report stories that don't exist.
Dude.
You know what? I regret the whole thing. I put Doug in an awkward spot, and I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been screaming and yelling.
You should be screaming and yelling, and you should be taping yourself doing it.
Be wasted.
No,
That's
I
what
agree.
we're
Listen,
saying. You're
but I
saying
didn't
we
know the
should
fight was
capture
existing.
it.
If the fight, I didn't know it would exist until it worked its way into the control right in the middle of a segment.
Apologize
And
now to Steve Langford. You owe him an apology.
I won't apologize.
You're
to him.
wrong.
He's annoying.
You're being wrong.
He's annoying.
You're not being a real man.
I'll apologize to you.
No, you should apologize to Steve because you've called
I'm
him
sorry,
names.
Lisa
and-
G.
No, and you called the man names, and the man was doing his job. The same way you do your job.
Did you know you were being recorded? Did you think there was, in this crazy environment, this compound, that there was...
I didn't see a microphone or anything.
Hey, Doug, you know what the irony is? Steve was doing his job and you weren't.
Precisely.
I didn't know what was going on until it was probably 80%
You were
over.
trying to make sure it didn't get on Howard 100 News.
Yeah, because
and
it was
you should
it's so
not be
internal.
doing that.
At the very tail end, I said...
It is not your
because
job
I saw
to be
you with
trying to put the kibosh on Howard 100 News.
I'm going to secretly record you. I'm going to secretly record you.
Don't get it. It
I do
wasn't
get it.
secret. If
I do
I
get
said
it.
anything out there in the hall, I would fully expect Greg or anybody to come and record me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Greg is one of the main culprits.
I know. He should have been recording himself in the
That's
fight.
right. He does it all day.
Every moment.
I should have been
Howard 100
recording. I should have
News
been
has
fighting.
People
full
know they're
authority.
being recorded when there's a camera in your face.
Howard 100 News has a full authority to tape and go around here the same way
So let's
Howard
do it
TV
with you.
does.
Let's do it. I'm going to do hidden
when
mics
I'm
on
out,
you.
When
and see
I'm
how
out
you
in the
like it.
hall,
Hidden
he
mics.
doesn't
Yeah,
hide it.
talking about
You
what's in
had
his
your
office.
back with the
You
freaking
are lying
microphone
to
like
this
this.
audience.
No, you're crazy. Go report
No,
on
dude,
non-existent
you
stories.
don't
See
get
your
what your
credibility.
job
You have
is.
no
You
credibility.
should get
you
what your
report
job
on
is.
non-existent stories.
He doesn't understand his job.
I do understand
Do
my
your
job.
job.
All right, thank you. This is a controversy.
I'm going to secretly record you, and I'm going to secretly record you.
It wasn't a secret. If you show a camera or a mic, I know I'm on.
He didn't have his
had his
back.
mic.
When I walked in the hall, what I didn't like that I told these guys to chill out is because they didn't. They clearly
you
didn't
told them
know.
to chill out because I showed up.
No, because
Plain
they
and
didn't
simple.
know. I saw you
All right,
around
thank
the
you.
corner,
We've
and
heard
you
the
had
argument,
your back
Doug.
to them with
I
a
think-
microphone
Doug,
hidden.
I think you owe the man a little bit of an apology. Honestly, I do.
I'm
Honestly,
sorry, Lisa G.
Not Lisa G. Steve Langford. I think you owe him one.
What
No,
is it?
I
You
don't-
got
You're a little bit out of line.
He's just annoying. He's so weird. He was trying to investigate
Doug,
this.
look at me.
So weird
Doug, look
to
at me.
actually cover the news.
You were a little bit out of line.
Okay, I'm
Doug,
not
you're letting
denying
your
that.
hatred for Steve get in the way of good.
No, I don't
what
hate
is
Steve.
it?
I don't hate
Doug,
him. I just think
Doug,
he's weird.
You were a
I
little
actually
bit,
like Steve.
A little bit out of line.
In Doug's defense, he was also trying to sort of quell an argument that was going on
Why
in the
quell an
control.
argument?
Because we were in the control room. You know, Scott's trying to
Is
cut the
quell
show.
a word?
Yeah.
Yes.
Quell an argument?
Sure.
Isn't it
Yes.
squash an argument?
No,
or-
quell is
It's a synonym.
Q-U-E-L-L.
I never heard of it.
Quell, yes.
Fucking
But
language
why
around
would
here.
you be trying to quell an argument around here?
Quell an argument?
Well, it was going on in the control room. People were trying.
uptown words around here,
Well, here's
Carmel.
the other thing. It was going on apparently for 2 or 3 minutes in the
It would have
hallway.
been
I didn't
great.
even know what was going
when
on.
Scott
Why
the
did someone
engineer,
else report
when
it?
Scott the engineer has a meltdown, do we stop it? No. We
But that's
record
funny.
it. And that's funny,
but
too.
90% of the audience doesn't know who Greg is. Now they
Don't
might.
quell.
Go play your audio. Go
Oh,
get the
Doug,
audio.
you're
Let's
out of
play.
line.
No, you stopped it.
Doug,
You were recording for minutes
Dude,
apparently.
You
I
stopped
walked
the
out.
argument.
Thank you.
Don't bullshit
Thank
the
you.
audience.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
Isaac's going to be here soon. We'll just get into it again. And we'll
All
go
right,
through
good.
it.
All right.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, thank you, Greg.
Thanks.
Doug, come on, get on your game. What's the matter with you?
I'm on my game.
All right,
All right.
thank you.
That's it.
All right, thank you,
Wow.
Lisa G. Great newscast.
Wow.
Well, here we are. I don't know. Do you think maybe we should ask Doug if we should record this right now? I don't know. Doug, is it okay to record what's
Steve,
going on?
you're
in the
turning this
halls?
into
Yes.
this or that.
By the
type
way,
of
this guy
situation.
does a fabulous job and
Thank
should
you.
be congratulated.
Thank you, Steve.
And so do you.
It wasn't as cut and dry as you're making it out to be, though.
No, it was.
Doug
I
was
walked by.
his only concern wasn't just to stop a fight for Howard 100 coverage. It was to stop a fight that was
I
distracting
understand,
distracting
but
our
the minute
staff.
the minute he saw a reporter with a microphone, he was like, "Stop it!" And you guys did.
Wait,
Well,
one
there
second,
are a
one
lot of
second, one
things
second.
going on.
All right, Steve, what's going on, man? How's it going? Do you think you're on camera? Do you think you're being recorded right now? No. This is what you were doing. You're a snake. Here, so let me show you.
lying to the audience.
Let me show you what Weasel was doing. They were having a fight.
You saw me come right back here,
I
and
saw you-
why?
I
why,
saw you
Doug?
like this. This is what I saw.
Why, Doug? Answer the question.
Don't record this. Guys, come on. Really. This is a private
Why
matter.
did you try to get them to stop fighting?
Because they didn't know they were being recorded.
Oh,
when you do
baloney.
this,
Baloney.
When you do
You're standing
this,
in the hall with a tape recorder. Oh, I don't know I'm
Brad,
being
are you
recorded.
a news
This is the
director?
Howard
Is
Stern
this
show,
ethical?
Doug.
Is this ethical?
Doug,
Is this
perhaps
ethical?
a remedial
Is this ethical?
course in covering
Is this
the Howard
ethical?
Stern show might be
Is this
necessary
ethical?
for Doug Goodstein.
Is this ethical?
Doug, record the show. Do the show.
ethical?
Do your job.
Is this ethical? No.
Do your job.
Don't record people that don't know they're being
Right.
recorded.
Except we can't record your guys because you decided, well, I don't want this on TV or on radio. Huh?
Here, Lisa.
Done.
Here.
And you can't even apologize.
I'm not apologizing. You're crazy.
He wanted an apology.
Go find your American Idol. Go find American
Doug.
Idol. Go find Robert
Doug,
Strong. Go.
do your job. There he goes.
Steve, what do you think of that? Like,
Don't bullshit the audience. That's what I think of it. Don't go onto the on the air and pretend that you're trying to do this or that. The fact of the matter is, he was trying to cover up what's going on in this hall, and the audience, the people who pay the bills here, want to know what's going on.
do you think they really want to know about Greg and Isaac?
Why not?
That
It was a
the
great
argument.
fight. That's what we do. We cover crazy stuff. We cover silly stuff. We cover serious stuff. We cover it all.
Greg, how do you feel about that?
I just feel like Doug was roped into a situation where it wasn't only the Howard 100 News that he was trying to keep out. He was just trying to control the chaos because we were distracting guys that were trying to work in the control room. So I regret the whole thing.
You don't do very well when the camera's turned on you.
It wasn't that I didn't want the camera on me. I just didn't want to be another distraction. We're trying, we're not part of the show. We're supposed to be documenting the show, and I was clearly in the wrong. I shouldn't be screaming and yelling and carrying on when I'm at work.
How come you think your boss couldn't apologize to Steve Langford?
Because he was partially right. I mean, he had a lot of things going on, and he didn't like the way, Steve was sort of recording with his mic at his hip, and you know what? everybody's nuts here, so I'll leave it at that.
But again,
this guy is a
Howard
pit bull,
TV,
and
Howard
he does a good
TV
job.
does not. In fact, nobody tells Howard 100 News what we're going to cover.
Greg, so you're not mad at Steve like Doug is?
No, absolutely not. I think Steve does a phenomenal job. He's a pit bull. He's a mentor of mine in a way, but I do understand Doug's concerns, and I support Howard TV. When it all comes down to Howard TV.
Greg, what's wrong today?
He's good.
Greg?
Very good.
Greg, what's wrong today? What's wrong with you? What's your problem?
Nothing's wrong with me
Why are
today.
you in front of the camera today? What's wrong with you, Greg?
I pulled a
You don't like your own
I
medicine,
pulled
do
a
you,
Ronnie.
Greg?
That's why I'm.
Stern on Sirius Radio, promote my new show. We got to do better. And, you know, I'm also down here just to pay a visit to my boy Howard. You know, as everyone knows, me and Howard are from the same town.
That's right, from Roosevelt, right?
That's right, yeah. Only I moved there a few years after Howard had moved out. A few years after the high school had poured concrete into the swimming pool because there wasn't enough white people in the school no more. So they just filled the pool up with the concrete, and that's when I moved there around that time.
So you guys go a long ways back.
Go a long way back. You know what I'm saying?
This is a deep-rooted relationship.
Deep-rooted relationship. You know, he knows my brother. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we go long, way back, way back. Me and Howard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the show now. I'm gonna promote my stuff, tell everybody what I've been doing. I just came back from Sweden, Canada. You know, I just been to Vegas. It's been crazy. You know, so now I'm down here to just keep this energy going. And you know, I'm glad that somebody like Howard for me to come, you know, hang out with him, talk about this stuff.
All right, man. Sounds like you guys are gonna have fun in there.
We're gonna have fun. We always have fun.
All right, we'll
How
see.
could you not have fun when you're hanging out with Charlie?
You're right. That's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
My name is synonymous with fun.
All right. Have fun, Charlie.
All right, yo.
Nicole, you're on the air, and then we're going to talk to Charlie Murphy.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Hey.
I would like to ask Howard and Robin a question.
Yeah.
Now, bear with me. It's a little weird. The middle two numbers of your Social Security number,
Right.
are they odd or even?
Mine are even.
Mine are even.
Oh, yours are even, Robin?
Mm-hmm.
I heard a rumor that all black people were odd.
No, mine are even.
Oh, okay.
That all
Maybe
black
I'm not black.
Uh-oh.
You were Cherokee Indian. Are you saying you heard a rumor that black people get, like, special Social Security numbers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, I mean, if that's true, then...
And it's the middle two numbers you're looking
Mm-hmm.
for.
Yeah, the middle two, if they're odd or even. I don't know. Maybe you could look into that. I'm just curious.
I think all blacks have a 6 in their Social Security. Do you have a 6, Robin?
I have a 6.
Yeah.
Really? Weird.
See?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Charlie Murphy is more than just Eddie Murphy's brother.
Let's find out if his Social Security number's odd or even.
His is probably odd. I think someone walked up to this woman and said, black people are odd. And she assumed it was an odd. Hey!
An odd
There's
number.
my man. How you doing? What kind of hat is that? You going to the hat thing?
Rock and roll skull hat, man.
Then you gotta put, Charlie, you gotta put
Rock and roll skull hat.
Those all skulls, baby.
That's from L.A., right?
Nah, man, I got this in New York, man.
Who makes that hat?
This one, I don't know. It's no. Wait a minute. Here you go.
And you got into the heavy bling thing too, man.
Look at him. He's blinged out on the glasses.
Guria.
What's going on with that bling? I mean, you got major across.
I work on the road, man. I'm on the road all the time, Howard. I have to do something, man.
And look at those
Besides eat
glasses.
room service, man.
See,
you
that's
know.
what cracked me up. He's got the diamonds on the glasses. Hi.
What's up, Mama? How you doing?
A lot of brothers love diamonds on the glasses.
I've never seen
I'm the
that
only
before.
one with that, man.
No.
I haven't seen nobody else yet with the diamond.
Flavor Flav has diamond glasses too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
You sure they diamond?
He's from Roosevelt too, Flavor Flav.
You call him Flavor Flav now? I thought you just call him Flavor Flav.
I don't know. Everybody's into Flavor Flav. I knew him years ago before anybody even gave a shit about him when he was back in Public Enemy.
When he had a regular name.
Yeah.
He's still in Public Enemy. I seen him perform at the House of Blues maybe a month ago.
Chuck D gets along with Flavor Flav?
Yeah, they get along.
Oh, I didn't know
They get
that.
along enough to do a show.
And they
on the
tour?
road right now, yeah.
They
on the
still
road.
play 911's a joke in my town?
And still filling the house up and still, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
When you're on the road with that much bling, aren't you asking to be robbed?
Nah, I don't go to strip clubs. Okay, I don't really go to after parties and stuff like that. I don't go places where somebody's going to develop an idea to rob me.
Right.
So you have to stay at home with your bling.
It's not that I have to stay at home. That's what I want to do anyway. I'm not. The people who get robbed they put themselves in position. You have to be in position to get robbed. And I know that because I used to rob people. You have to put yourself in position to get robbed. And I don't do that.
Talk to me about that.
I don't do that, man. I don't put my position.
What are the bad things to do to get? Because I just read 2 NBA stars.
Their houses got robbed.
Their houses got robbed.
Yeah,
and I think there's a connection.
One was in Nick, yeah.
And they said that both of them had their doors unlocked.
See, that's a bad thing.
They had like the garage open or something. These guys literally just walked into their house. You know.
When is the last time you robbed someone?
Well, I was a teenager, man.
Teenager.
I'm just saying.
So what would you look for? I mean, what would you look for in a mark?
Somebody that's not paying attention to what's going on around them.
How does that? What
that's
do you mean by
number
that?
one. You know, they're just not in touch with what's going on around. They think everybody's around them is their friend. They let you know that they're not familiar with their surroundings.
Right.
You know, they're just too forward with this stuff. So, you know, they end up becoming a victim.
Right. They're almost putting out a red flag. Hey, you know, I got a lot of stuff.
Come get me.
Yeah.
Come get me. See, but I've actually gone out with, like, right now all I got on is a chain and my watch.
Right.
I got more. I've gone on the road sometime with way more jewelry. You know, I have rings on and everything, and I have on bracelets that have diamonds and stuff. And I'm not saying, knock on wood, I haven't been robbed, but I don't put myself in position. To me, the diamonds and all of that is part of the show.
Right.
Okay? And when the show is over, I go to the room. I don't go, yes, and now I'm going to go to the after party or to the strip club where there are other guys with diamonds on.
Right.
But they don't do what I do for a living.
Right.
They're gangsters.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And when you come in the room and all of a sudden the girls are looking at you and this guy's a real gangster, you're going to have a problem.
Right.
So I don't go to those places.
Well, you're smart. I tell you, you do have to be somewhat street savvy when you got a couple of dollars in your pocket.
You better believe it, because,
Yeah.
you know, you could easily become somebody's entree, man.
Yeah.
There's some hungry guys out there, and, you know, like I said, I respect them.
You got guns?
Yeah, I got guns, but I don't carry guns. You know
No,
what I'm
you
saying?
don't carry them,
But
but you got...
I got guns to protect my home and stuff.
Right.
But I'm saying, you know, you have to put yourself in position, man. I'll give you an example. When I was in the military, you know, because I had the uniform on.
Right.
When I was in boot camp in Chicago, we went on leave over the weekend. The guys who were street guys, they prey on guys with uniforms on.
Right. Which is
so we
sad.
were walking down the street one day, and this guy standing in the alley saying, "Can I talk to you for a second?"
Yeah. What's he want to talk about?
Can I talk to you for a second? Just 1 second, man. Can I talk? No, you can't talk to me for a second.
Right.
Because once I'm dumb enough to go in the alley to talk to you for a second, somebody else is coming from the back, and then you know what I'm saying?
It's sad.
Yeah. They have to set it up. When you're walking down the street and you see two guys and one splits to one side of the street, look out.
You know all the scams because you ran the scams.
I know the setups, man.
Do you ever feel like saying to these guys, I know the setups. What are you doing? What, are you taking me for an asshole?
It's not going down.
It's not going to happen.
The closest we ever came to getting robbed was once these guys came in full police uniforms with badges and everything, official.
Oh,
and
they look like police officers.
And they came to my brother's show, and they said, Eddie, you know, we want to, while you're in St. Louis, we want to just, you know, we're off now, and we're big fans of yours. We just want to help out with the security. So it was like, real cops, why not?
Sure.
Next thing you know, we all
security.
up in the room together hanging out, and they kept saying, we want to talk to Eddie alone for a second. I was like, for what? Just want to talk to him. You know, we want to talk. Hey, look, man, he don't want to talk to you right now. We're having a party. We have to leave soon, but they kept insisting, and they finally was like, look, man, you guys got to leave. He doesn't want to talk to you right now. So when they went downstairs, I guess, to get the rest of their guys, the real police just happened to be in the lobby and seen them. It was like, who are you guys? What precinct are you guys from? And they were stick-up kids.
And they probably not only got arrested, but you get arrested for impersonating a police officer, right?
Police officer, and they had also been arrested for armed robbery before.
So when you were running security for your brother at one point, you were a good guy to have because
I knew, you know, I could see it happening. I could see the setup. Remember that place, the Native New York in Hempstead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I went to I got out the service and was hanging out with him. And he was into going to the Native New Yorker. And we went there, and I was like, you shouldn't be here no more, man. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, this is a saloon, man.
Right.
The only thing that's missing is the guy on the piano.
Right.
You shouldn't be in here.
And when you say stuff like that, he's like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're
right."
paranoid.
He said, "No, you're just trying to ruin the night."
Because he was already famous.
You're right. He was already Beverly Hills Cop and all of that.
Yeah, he was famous at 19, for goodness sake.
Right. And you know, they had put many times, he has this amount of money in the paper.
Oh.
And you shouldn't be in that place, that neighborhood bar where you grew up with all these guys, because guess what? Everybody's unhappy for you.
That's right. Nobody's sitting there and saying, "Wow, he made it out."
Yeah, there's some people that are, but then there's the guy who's not saying it, the guy who's mad that you made it out, you don't really make eye contact with him because he's lurking in the back looking at you with, you know.
But when you say
eyes
that to
filled
your
with
brother,
hate.
he's like, "Hey, you don't know shit. We're going."
Yeah. But he learned the hard way, because you know what happened? I kept on badgering. Hey, man, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. And he said, "You know what? You ruined my whole night. I'm going home." And so we go out. And as we're getting in the limo, 5 guys running up the street with guns out.
Oh, my goodness.
They were coming to the bar, not to rob the bar, just to rob him.
Of course.
The cash register, y'all can keep that. I want what's in his pocket.
And the way you start thinking, because you grew up in that neighborhood, everyone's happy for you. Like, you could still go back.
They're not. Everybody's not happy. You know, you got to understand. I mean, I'm sure you do understand. Everybody has their own life and their own story that they're living out. And just because they're smiling or they look happy doesn't mean that they are.
That's right.
And you don't know what's going on with people, man.
Yeah. So you're.
Well, you do see that a lot of people get into trouble doing
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Getting into trouble. And meanwhile, as long as you're on the topic of your brother and doing security, you still need to help him out, man. He's getting married again?
I think that's a rumor.
You're not married,
He
I am
said
married.
he's
You are?
getting
Yeah, I'm married.
engaged.
I'm married, and my youngest brother's married.
Yeah.
And if
should
I talked to him yesterday, he didn't say anything about it to me.
He didn't say it to you?
No, and we talked for like 2 hours on the phone. He didn't say one word
It's in
about
the paper that he told somebody they were engaged.
Yeah, that's in the paper, but he didn't say anything to me.
It's not necessarily true if it's in the paper, Robin. They've said
it was on
saying
E.
it's a
It was on E.
quote.
That's where I seen it on E. And I was like,
It's a quote that he told some reporter that he and Tracy are engaged.
yeah, that was in the paper. But as we know, what's in the paper is no longer always true. I mean, you know, it used to be you could believe, you know, most newspapers because they had, you know, the Inquirer and all those newspapers stood for the funny papers. But now all of them are the funny papers. All of them are tabloid. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe that it could be fake because
They said she has an 8-carat diamond ring. Can they make
that's
it
what they
all
said.
up?
Yeah, they can make that up. They can make it up. Not only can they make that up, they can go further with it. You know, come on. They can make you think Steven Spielberg made it up.
But why wouldn't he put out a statement that that's not true?
It just happened yesterday.
Ever since
I mean,
Eddie-
you know, that was
ever
yesterday
since-
that I heard. I seen that print out on the screen. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying.
Why deal with
Ever
it?
It's
since
weird that I
Eddie's-
talked to him for 2 hours yesterday and he didn't say anything about it.
He would have said so. Ever since Eddie's divorce, it's been a nightmare.
Why do you say that?
Because he knocked up that Spice Girl.
But he did that.
Yeah, he did that, but you know she should have had an abortion, right?
No,
Nah,
she
nah,
said
I
it was a
wouldn't-
planned child.
I wouldn't promote that.
She says it was planned.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
You believe
well,
that?
I wasn't there. I don't know. You know,
You were there.
I wasn't in the room when they was whispering
It
in
was
each other's
planned.
ears. I don't know what the plans
It was
made.
her plan. It wasn't Eddie's plan. It was her plan.
She says it was planned.
Yeah,
You're an uncle.
I don't know too many guys that plan, yes, my darling, and I will impregnate you tonight. Unless it's their wife.
But you're a new uncle.
Yeah.
Have you met your new?
Not yet, but you know, I look forward to meeting her. You know,
Really?
I know all my other nieces and nephews. Yeah.
I wonder if you ever will meet her, though. I wonder if
I'm
Eddie,
sure I will, man.
You think Eddie will get involved, or
yeah, he's
really?
involved with all those kids.
He is?
So, yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to meet her, man.
Boy, that's a real nightmare.
Hey, man, it can happen, man.
It sure can.
It happens. In fact, it happens to the best of us.
You got to wear a rubber.
Well, I was going to say
It'll be
that
fun.
Eddie can't be robbed by guys on the street, but he's getting robbed.
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, you can't get robbed by guys in the street, but you can get robbed by a chick. You know.
Do you have side kids, or you got?
No, I have all my kids are with me. I have no side kids, and everything's good, man.
How long you been married?
12 years.
12 years. How do you
This is
keep
my
it?
second marriage, though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
12 years. Yeah. It's
What happened
rough.
the first
you know
time?
The deal. I don't know, man. It just didn't work out. You know, it just.
She didn't listen.
It didn't work out. I grew up with that whole thing about women listening.
Right.
They have their own have their own will, man.
But this wife does listen.
They have their own will.
What, did you go into therapy? You seem a lot more together. I mean, you started out, you were robbing this and that, getting in trouble. Now you're all together.
Yeah, but as you journey through life and you start noticing that a lot of people around you are dead. You know what I'm saying?
You wise up.
Yeah, you know, all those guys that I used to do that with they're dead, man.
It's unbelievable.
They're dead,
guys
or they're
Roosevelt?
doing forever. And I mean, they got football numbers, and I was saved and spared from that because I went to the military.
Right.
You know, and
So
those
you-
other guys stayed there.
You're grateful for the military.
Absolutely.
Did you
I hated it while I was there, but you know, I became a man in there. You know, and
did you see any war?
See any more what?
War.
Yes, I was actually. I'll tell you exactly what I seen. When they had the Beirut, Lebanon crisis, we were off the coast of Lebanon, and the day when they blew up the bunker with the 243 Marines in it.
Yeah.
That morning I came up because I worked in the boiler room. I told you that before. I walked upstairs to get some fresh air. We was all standing on the fantail, and that's at the back of the boat, smoking a cigarette, and then you seen a mushroom cloud literally over Lebanon. And I was like, wow, I've never seen like nothing that big before.
Right.
And then you heard the sound. So I'm thinking to myself, did they drop a nuclear bomb on, you know, because this mushroom cloud was huge. And they came on the PA system and told everybody to get inside the skin of the ship and we have to get under the way right away. And then we did that, and then they told us what happened. And they had just blown up. Like, you know, I was off the coast.
How many guys died?
243.
Unbelievable.
Guy drove a truck into the barracks.
And look at the mushroom cloud that caused.
And killed everybody, man. Yeah, man. That was the exact day that I said I don't want to be in the military no more.
No, it's scary shit.
Yeah, it all became reality. When I went in the military, it wasn't because I wanted to fight anybody. It was because I wanted to get an education. you
Right.
know? And I think that's the case with most of our military now. These days, nobody's growing up saying they want to go out and kill somebody.
They're willing to do it for the opportunity.
They're willing to do
and
it
now
for the
they're in a
opportunity
war.
and education, and then now you're indebted. Now you got to go over there and serve. And it's a shame that, you know, if you're going to be in a situation like that where you have to go and serve, that you're doing it because the people that are in charge have a false agenda.
Yes.
You know, and you have to, you know, when I was in the military, it's all about being loyal to your unit, loyal to your flag, and it's like, I kind of get angry when I go, yeah, you want to be that, but then the guy that's in charge, the guy that's at the top, is lying.
The guy in
He
charge
lies to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the guy in charge has got to worry that he's doing the right thing. You're absolutely right.
He
This is a
doesn't tell you
betrayal.
anything. He lies to you, and then, you know, people die, man.
Jeez.
You know? Yeah.
That's exactly the tragedy we're undergoing.
That's the tragedy.
Right.
That is the tragedy. Makes
man.
me upset to think
That is
about
the tragedy. I mean, one of my biggest things, you know.
How are we not out in the street protesting?
Well, I do mine in my own way. You know, like, that's part of my show. I discuss my feelings on, you know, the situation in Iraq right now.
Right.
You know, I do it in with a sense of humor to it, but I get my point across.
What happened with you in BET? Now, that was controversial. You got a new TV show,
Oh, yeah, I have
right?
a new TV show.
But everyone's saying you're goofing on black people.
It was called Hot Ghetto Mess, and now it's called We Got to Do Better. And they were, in the beginning, saying, yes, this show is going to humiliate black people, or showing negative images of black people, blah, 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 blah. And that was only because they were looking at the website and saying that that's what the show was.
You ever go on the web, on the internet, and you see like weird videos, people doing goofy stuff, and
Oh, sure.
yeah. So this is, you know, Charlie has this show, We Got to Do Better, Wednesday nights, 10:30, Thursday nights at 9 o'clock on BET, and it's all that wacky kind of stuff.
Right.
So he got tagged with like, oh, your new
Showing
show
black,
is making
bad
fun of
images of black people.
but it's making fun of people.
Right. It's not just, my show is not just showing black people. We show everybody. And the whole point being is that anybody can be a fool.
Right.
It's like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Anybody can be a fool. And, yeah,
Right.
anybody can show up in that window. The
Well,
fool
everybody
window.
gets upset.
I mean, we've all been there too.
Right.
So why act like that's not true? Why act like, you know, we want to act like, you know, let's hide it? Come on, man. Let's put it out there and let's dialogue on it, because that's how you change those behaviors.
Hey, didn't you once? I heard this about you. Didn't you once audition for a Chris Rock movie and you showed up with a real gun?
Yeah, CB4.
Yeah, CB4. What happened there?
That was my cousin Ray Ray's 9mm.
What happened?
I just say, hey, Chris.
What were you being cast as? Were you auditioning for a part? What? It's like a gangster?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And the part called for like a guy with a gun?
Yeah, but I was supposed to pull my finger out. I was like, I'm gonna really pull a finger. I'm gonna show you something right now. I was able to, just draw on some past experiences at that moment,
right?
Which effectively horrified everybody in the room.
Did you get the job?
Yeah, I became gusto behind that.
You got
the rest
job,
is history.
right? You got the job.
I got the job.
So it pays to be crazy.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't suggest that any actor tries that, because that just happened to be something that worked out. When you go to school for acting, one of the first things they tell you is never ever touch the person you're reading with.
Right. But aren't you happy?
Don't ever touch them, And I had to learn that because I remember I auditioned for the Ike and Tina Turner movie.
Yeah,
I auditioned
and
for
he
Ike.
literally beat up the female actress playing the Tina part.
But I wasn't the only one that did it though.
You smacked her around a little bit.
Everybody came in and flipped the chair over and cursed her.
So you show up.
And the only person that didn't do that was Lawrence Fishburne, and he got the part.
That's right.
Because he didn't almost kill the woman that he was reading for.
She was willing to work with him. That is crazy.
Oh my goodness! That acting is treacherous.
You got to be feeling good, man. For a long time, it was always like, Eddie Murphy's brother. Now you got the Chappelle Show put you on the map. You wrote Norbit with.
I wrote Norbit with Eddie. Yeah,
with Eddie,
did tremendous. Is still doing well. And
by the way, how much money did Norbit make?
At the box office, it finished out at worldwide. It was like 145.
Nice. So you get a piece of that action?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
No wonder you got diamonds in your glasses.
Absolutely.
Now let me ask you something. Have you talked to Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, I talked to Dave, but to talk to Dave, you got to go to San Francisco, man. He's always at the punchline up there.
But again, they said, was he hospitalized for exhaustion again?
That's what they claim.
What the fuck is he so exhausted from? Well, he's not doing anything.
He's hardly working now. He's
They said he
exhausted
does 8-hour shows, man.
8-hour shows.
You're a comedian. Is an 8-hour show too much?
How can people laugh for 8 hours?
What do you think of an 8-hour show?
I don't think they laugh for the whole 8 hours. I was at one. It's not like they're laughing the whole time. Dave Chappelle has so much
to say.
No, it's more than that. It's the
charisma.
He has so much of it that he doesn't have to say anything.
Yeah. He just stands there.
I heard one stage show he went on ate lunch and the crowd was laughing.
At eating lunch.
He was just eating. He had food. He was eating, and they was laughing, man.
I eat lunch. I should probably go on the road with that.
You didn't have an act.
What do you? So when you speak to Chappelle,
it was hilarious, man. Just watching him eat lunch. I was at a show once, and he went to the bathroom 3 times, Howard.
During the show?
For 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll be right back. And left, and the crowd didn't go anywhere. They stared at his stool till he came back. The stool on the stage, they just kept looking at it like he was sitting there. And then he came back, and he got back on the stool, and it was like they was looking at Jesus or something.
You're not exaggerating when you say
I'm not
an 8-hour
exaggerating,
show.
man. He did an 8-hour show, man. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for doing the longest stand-up comedy set in history.
At some point,
is he doing this on a regular basis now? This is his thing?
No wonder he's exhausted.
Good Lord.
He must really not want to go home. So what do you want to? So do you ever say to him, "Listen, man, we could still get back together and do that Dave Chappelle show"? And
I never put no pressure on Dave, man.
Right.
Because I always felt that he was. He always felt that he was it was something that I couldn't see that was on him that it was like he has enough to deal with.
Right.
That's why I never forced myself on him. Never try to force a friendship on him or anything. I'm very cordial with him. I consider him a very good friend of mine. But he's a very standoffish person, and he was that way with everybody on the show. Everybody on the show was really like I'm tighter with Neil Brennan. I know Neil Brennan better.
Right.
But I knew Dave first. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Yeah. Dave was more of a, he was reclusive and away from everybody.
And you're smart. You play like, hey, I'm not going to come
Well, I
out
look
too
at it
strong.
like this, when a person's famous, they got a lot of people snipping at their heels and everything.
Right.
I've seen it happen to my brother, so I don't want to be in your mindset when you think of the people that do that to you. I don't want my face to be in that picture. So I back off.
Yeah, you're smart that way.
Yeah. You're not going to be thinking of me as a pain in your neck. I just back off. This guy has a lot going on. I back off.
How's it work with Norbit, though? You wrote it with Eddie.
Right.
The movie becomes a huge hit. Now, when you're making the movie, are you on the set every day because you're the writer?
No, I couldn't be on the set every day because I had work. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but this is your work. You wrote the movie.
Yeah, I wrote the movie, but then this is the idea. I wrote the movie, and the script is cast
whatever. This is what we're going to do.
How do you write the movie? Do you sit there in a room with Eddie every day?
Yeah.
How long does it take to write a script?
Whose idea was it? I mean, does Eddie say, I got this idea?
It was Eddie's idea. I was home, and I was going to... The Chappelle Show season was finished, and I was sitting at home. I was going to go up to Canada to do King's Ransom with Anthony Anderson.
Okay.
And I had 3 weeks off. And Eddie said, "You got 3 weeks off? Let's write a movie." And I was like, "About what?" And he said, "Just come out here." And I flew out there, and we sat down, and within an hour or so, we came up with this idea. And then I went back to the hotel and put tape on the windows.
Why did you
put paid me in cash and said, "You're writing this before you leave."
And so you really got to work on it. And you had to sit there by yourself and write it, and then Eddie supervises?
The way we did it was we would have meetings.
Right.
Okay, these are the next 5 scenes, and this is what has to take place in all the scenes.
And then you go back to your room and you write
Then I go back to
on
the
a computer?
room. Yeah, and then I come back the next day, and then he throws them in the garbage. That happened like 5 times.
You ever whack him in the head and go, "Listen, you might be my brother here. I mean, what's going on?"
Nah, it was stressful, man. Because I was like, I want to finish this before I leave. I want to start doing something else.
And is that a team of writers or anything? You have to do it all yourself?
Me and him. It was me and him. We knocked it out, and then that's what happened. When I did another movie after that, and then they wanted to do because we did 5 drafts on it, and then they had. The last 2 guys, I forgot their names. They had them come in,
punch it up,
not punch up, a polish, because it was a few things they wanted to change at the end. But yeah, man, it was a great experience, and all the things I did before that gave me the ability to even answer the call, because that was a lot of pressure to do that in that little bit of time.
So when a movie like that comes out, you get a piece of the action, right? I mean, if you wrote it,
you get paid a writer's residual. Just like actors get paid an actor's residual, producers get paid residuals. Everybody gets paid.
Can you make a couple of $1 million?
Yeah. Once the movie goes into profits, man, that's in the profits.
This is
crazy.
Profiting. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got some serious money.
And that movie was done for less money than Dreamgirls.
Wow.
And it made more money than Dreamgirls. And
now do
I say that because all the critics and everything like to hold up Norbit and say it was a horrible movie, blah blah blah, and then they hold up Dreamgirls. It was a great movie. Well, I look at the business end of everything more, and I go, you could say that was great, but for what it was made for,
you made a lot of money.
I'm just saying, they have films that come out and make, 25 cents, and then you have a guy hold it up and go, "This is one of the best films made this year."
Well, did you see?
You can't do that because nobody went to see it, nobody bought it.
Did you see that?
Somebody should look at it.
It's like having a glass of orange juice and saying this is the best orange juice in the world, and nobody drinks it. It's not the best glass of orange juice in the world. You like it.
But Lindsay Lohan, with all the hype, her movie made $3 million.
Yeah,
$3 million. That's it.
Well, I didn't see the movie. I'm not going to say anything about the movie, but I think people judge you by what they read in the paper, and she's been having a lot of problems, so that might be the backlash of that.
When your movie makes $145 million and you're the writer of it, I imagine other people are approaching you to write movies now, right?
Yeah. But I don't want to write movies right now.
You don't?
I'm doing stand-up comedy and having so much fun. I just came back from Stockholm, Sweden, doing stand-up comedy. Come on,
you can do.
I did stand-up comedy in Stockholm, and I'm going back in November to do 4 more theaters over there.
They speak English over there?
They speak English over there. They speak English. They speak French. They speak Swedish. They speak German.
And they get the humor.
And they got it was on. I was on stage for 1 hour and 10 minutes. It was only one joke that went just went over their heads where they didn't respond. They laughed every place they were supposed to laugh.
So what are you doing now? Did you move now? You got all this money, or what are you doing?
I have another house, but I still have my other house too.
You do?
Yeah.
Who's funnier at this point, you or your brother? I think you, right?
Nah. I just judge it, but like I said, I judge everything by the final result. I look at his house, and that puts everything in perspective.
He's funny.
Whoever has a nicer house is funnier. Let's go to Dan. Dan in Niagara Falls. Go ahead.
Hey, Charlie, how does it feel to be funnier and more talented than your brother?
We just were saying, Howard was just saying this thing. I don't feel more funny and more talented than my brother, man. He's one of my heroes, man.
He
but
loves his brother.
Thank you for thinking I'm funny. I appreciate that.
Mike, go ahead. You're on in Bradley, Illinois.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Hey, I just want to know, what was it like working with Richard Pryor and Red Fox back when you guys did Harlem Nights? And also, did you know anything about Dave Chappelle maybe cracking a little early? I mean, did you see anything that really could tell you, yeah, Dave Chappelle really is losing it? Or
did you see signs that the whole thing was
nobody seen no signs. Because like I said, nobody was close to him. He didn't allow anybody to be close to him where you would see anything like that.
Maybe if he had allowed a few people to be close to him, maybe he would have handled the pressure better. He wouldn't have felt like he was in it alone.
That's true.
Sometimes
but he didn't allow nobody. He was off to the side, man. When there was no evidence. In fact, the day before he left, it was strange. Now that I look back on it, but when it happened, I didn't think twice about it. They used to have a big billboard they had set up on 125th Street on the Magic Johnson Theaters with Dave's hands stretched from one end of the block to the other, and his head was in the middle. It was huge.
Right.
And I drove past, because we were shooting uptown. I seen that, and I was like, wow, that is awesome.
Right.
I know Dave would like to have a picture of that. I mean, how often in your life are you going to see that? And I told him about it, and he said, wow, I don't want to see that. And that was weird. He said, I don't even want to see it. And
Too much pressure.
And the next day he left.
Wow.
You caused it.
Nah.
You drove him over the edge.
You want to tell him about that fucking billboard.
You'll still be working on that show.
That's it. No more billboards. I'm out of here. Going to Africa, goddammit. I'm out of here.
Oh, that's a good Chappelle.
Rocky, you're on the air in Boston. Hey,
Hello.
now. Yes.
Hey, I just want to tell you, man, that movie was awesome. I had no one even want to see it at all. The first 10 minutes, I was laughing my ass off.
Norbit.
Yeah, Norbit.
Hey,
was really
thank you. I
solid.
appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, I'm really
Appreciate
looking forward to whatever you got out next, because it's going to be good.
Yeah, he's a hard-working man, and he's coming up. And if you want to go see Charlie's comedy tour dates, you go to charliemurphycomedy.com. Got his website up there. You can go over and you do anything in New York soon?
I just was in Caroline's, this is July. I just was there in June.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was great. We sold out and had a great weekend. Rosie O'Donnell came and opened up one night.
Oh, that's great.
And that was a real treat for the crowd, because she came down and she did great. And then when she left, I had this kid named Jay Farrell from Virginia Beach. He's 18 years old. He came on after her and got a standing ovation.
Wow.
Nobody knew who he was. That's how talented this guy is. He came on stage.
Is that intimidating for a comic? I mean, you're the opener, you're the headliner, and then this kid goes on and blows up the stage. Does that upset you, or it makes you happy?
Nah, that makes me happy, because the hotter the stage is when you get on it, the hotter you can make it.
Right.
It's already. I like to have for it to be like a progression, like it goes up, 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 up.
Do people compare you to your brother
boom.
all the time? Are you going to have to live with that the rest of your life? You go do a stand-up?
Some people do it, but as far as stand-up comedy is concerned, my style is not like his. I don't talk about, obviously the things he was talking about. He was a younger guy when he was doing stand-up, So I talk about different things. I have a different point of view. And, so it's different. There's no way to compare it,
Let's go to Irish John. Irish John, you're on the air. You're on with Charlie Murphy, who hosts We Gotta Do Better Wednesday nights.
Good morning,
10:30, Thursday nights at 9 on BET Network.
Hey, Charlie, what are you feeling when people start throwing around the gay rumors about your brother Eddie? You ever have to beat anybody's ass?
Yeah, Eddie gets that once in a while.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I was doing security for him, that was one of the reasons why I stopped doing it, because one day a dude said something about his coat, like your coat looks like like you're gay or whatever, and I heard that, and I was like, what did you just say?
What about the whole picking up the tranny thing?
What do you mean, what about it?
What about it? Like, what's the real story behind it?
The real story is what he said, man. He was trying to be nice to somebody, and it backfired and turned into what it turned into.
So
the reason why I believe that story is because I'm heterosexual, okay?
I know that.
Now, if tomorrow you said, it's against the law to have sex with women, punishable by death, I'm getting a death penalty because I'm doing it again. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can stop doing it. That's why when I hear about pedophiles, I'll go, what do you mean you letting them out?
Right, they're not stopping.
Well, all of a sudden now he's going to switch to grown women? Come on, man. He's a pedophile. He's going to always be that.
That's right.
Whatever he likes is what he's going to do. So if that's what Eddie was into, there's no way you could hide that from everybody around you your entire life.
You would be with a couple of more trannies if you were going to dig down.
It would be, at least your family would know. Your immediate family would know.
But go back to what you were just saying. You were doing security. Some guy came up and gave Eddie shit about a coat. And what were you?
Something about his coat, and then I punched him in his mouth, man.
Right. Because you want to hear that shit.
But the whole thing is that's not what you're supposed to do.
Right. You can't.
In the age of lawsuits and all of this other stuff, that is not the way to handle it. You have to sometimes let them say it and keep it moving. So that was one of the reasons why I left that position.
You were too emotionally attached.
Way too emotionally attached.
Right. It's your brother.
That's why I left. I walked away from that. And even now, I was on stage once, and I think it was at the Trump Arena in Atlantic City. And so you're on stage and the lights is in your face and you can't really see the audience. And I was having a great show. And in the middle of, out of nowhere, it was, I hear this voice from all the way in the back goes, yeah, well, tell us about your brother being gay.
Oh, boy.
So I said, first of all, my brother's not gay, and second of all, he's not here to defend himself. But if you want to challenge me, come on up on the stage, man.
Yeah, we could turn this into a boxing match.
No, I tell the audience on the regular, comedy and tragedy are cousins. And when the audience pays for a show, whether it's me making you laugh or me making people go, wow, you see how Charlie kicked that guy's teeth out? They're going to have something to talk about when they leave. So if you want that to be the story, then you go down that road.
Right.
Go down that road.
It's still
no
a good
problem.
show.
It's no problem. I'll be invited back next time. He had a great show last time. I'll be invited back. And I told that guy that, hey, man, you're not going to,
He didn't set up
talking
on stage, did he, or he ran out of the club?
Nobody's ever come up on stage, thank God. I just put it that way. Nobody's ever come up on stage. There's been a few people that said things, and when they were invited on stage, they turned it around so that it's a joke, Charlie. I don't want to go there with it, you know?
Oh, you know how to handle yourself. How many fights you have?
A lot. I used to go fight on the karate circuit. We used to fight all in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia.
What kind of karate are you doing?
Karate, man. Goju-Ryu karate.
No kidding.
Yeah, we used to go. My brother Vern still does it. His sons do it. My sons all got black belts. The man that raised us was a professional boxer.
But Eddie can't kick any ass, can he?
Yes, he can.
He can.
Yeah, he can.
But you could beat his
himself.
ass.
He can handle himself.
Yeah, but you could beat his ass.
I haven't in many, many years, so I wouldn't just.
That's so good.
I wouldn't just assume, he's in pretty good shape right now too.
You think? Yeah, right. He looks good.
He's in tremendous shape. He's like an 8-pack and the whole 9.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
The whole family, man, is we excelled in boxing, karate, sports like that. Not so much the basketball and the baseball. We was into the boxing and the karate and the wrestling and stuff like that. So
that's good stuff to know. Believe me, Ralph, you're on the air.
Hey now. Hey, Eddie's stand-up was so fucking great. He was like a rock star with those shows. I mean, does he ever talk about doing it again? How come he doesn't do it?
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. That was one of the good things about me going over to Sweden because, me doing the whole country and all that is one thing, but when I'm coming to him and telling him about the success I'm having going around the country doing stand-up,
makes him miss it.
It's not as impressive. It's not really impressive because when he did it, he was doing stadium.
Right. Yeah, but
he was doing the Madison Square Garden and filling it up. So when I come and say, well, I sold out all the improvs in the country, that's not impressive to him. Okay, but then when you say, oh, you know what? And next week I'm going to Canada, and I'm sold out in Canada, then that's when his eyes when you're going to Canada. Come back. How'd it go? It was great. Now we're going to Sweden. You're going to Sweden? Yeah, I'm going to Stockholm. And you come. It went great. Now his interest is starting to bubble.
You think he'll go back? Boy, I'd love to see him go back.
Yeah,
you guys ought to do a show together.
That's impressive stuff. I'm trying to get, I would love to do a show with him and Chris Rock. I think that would be, if I could open for them, man, that would be, I could retire from stand-up after
now
that.
you got to find some place that holds 180,000 people.
That's what I'm talking about, doing some Rolling Stones, big screen.
In a way, though.
You know what I'm saying?
In a way, I mean, you've really proven you've had it harder in a way in show business because you really had to prove something. You've proven yourself to Eddie now and said, like, look, man, I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need you.
Well, I think Eddie already knew that, man. It was just a matter of proving that to
the world.
To the world. Eddie already knew that. My family already knew that. It was just a matter of finding a way to break through, and it happened on the Chappelle Show.
Well, good for you, man. You're a great guy. For Charlie's comedy tour dates, go to charliemurphycomedy.com and check out his show. And don't try to get into a fight with him because he'll kick your ass on stage.
That's right.
That's the point.
Great seeing you. Blood spurting everywhere.
Great seeing you again. You'll be beaten. We'll be back right after these words. Thanks, Charlie, for coming in. We'll be back right after this. Man. Later.
Charlie, that was cool in there. You guys had a good time.
Real cool, man. I got to, do my thing. Of course, Howard is one of the best when it comes to doing an interview. We had some fun, man. That's what I came here to do.
You talked pretty openly about, some behind-the-scenes stories with Dave Chappelle. And are you worried that affects your friendship, the fact that you're talking about, giving away some stuff? Or
What did I say? That
No, you didn't say anything bad or anything, but just that you're giving away some personal.
I'm just being real, just telling the truth. You can't get mad at me for telling the truth.
Right.
You know, and if you do get mad at me, hey, you know where I'm at. That's how I look at it.
You know, some of the callers, and even Howard and Robin, they want to know some stories about. They want you to clear up some stuff about your brother Eddie.
Like what?
You know, they asked about the transvestite story, and they want to.
Yeah, that's an old story, man. And you know, everyone knows the truth at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's a family man. He made a mistake. You know? He picked somebody up and tried to help him, and it turned into what it turned into. But the point I made is, if that's what you into doing, it would have happened again.
You'd be like a repeat offender, like you were saying with the pedophiles.
You don't just stop doing that.
Right. Do you get sick though of answering questions about your brother? You know, when you go on shows like Howard's and.
No. I don't get. It's all part of who I am.
And part of your life, right? Exactly.
Yeah, I can't, develop a attitude about discussing those issues.
But you guys speak well in there. You guys seem to enjoy each other's company, you and Howard. So
thanks.
It's always a good interview.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your new show, man.
You're watching Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.
Adrian Grenier and Kevin Connolly. It's actually Grenier. Adrian Grenier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I never knew how to pronounce that either.
Yeah, these guys are on the hit show Entourage on HBO. There's the boys.
There they are in the flesh.
Man. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, fellas. Good to have you on here.
Glad to be here. I like the pronunciation.
Grenier. Grenier is the right way to say it.
Grenier. Is it? That's
no, it's Grenier. You don't even know.
How do you say it?
I don't know.
Your co-star doesn't even know how to say it.
It's Grenier.
It's Grenier.
I thought it was Grenier.
Grenier.
Why would it be Grenier?
Because Will researched it and found out. And evidently,
so you're wrong.
Adrian, you don't even know how to say your real name.
Is it Grenier? It's Grenier. It's Grenier. My mom calls you Grenier. I can't believe it. She does it every single time. My mom says the same thing.
Yeah.
Grenier.
You know, in year 5, everyone in Mary Tyler Moore's show knew how to pronounce their own name.
When Entourage was first coming out, I remember we spoke.
We had you in with
Mark
Wahlberg.
Marky Mark. And now the show's a huge hit.
It was like the first episode or something.
But did you believe it would really be a hit? Did you really think it would be this big?
Not as big as it is, no. It's pretty shocking. But yeah, at the time, it was like, I think 1 or 2 episodes had aired.
What had you done up until then? I mean, you weren't that well known, right?
No, I wasn't. I mean, I had done Unhappily Ever After. We talked about Bobcat Goldthwait.
Right, yeah, that's Kevin. Kevin has quite a sexual history. He was dating a very hot chick named Nikki Cox.
Yes.
And Bobcat Goldthwait stole her.
Swiped her out from her. Yeah. And then Jay Moore swiped her from him.
Is he now married
They're
to
married,
her?
Yeah.
She's a very hot chick. She is, in fact, I remember Artie met her once when he was working on the set of
I worked
the
with her
Norm
for
Show.
a year.
The Norm Show, yeah.
And she'd show up in like a 12-year-old boy's T-shirt, like one of those guinea T-shirts.
Right, the little
She would rehearse.
And she would distract the crew. They had to tell her to put some clothes on.
Fuck the
Did they
crew.
really have to tell her to put clothes on?
No. What happened was, I worked with her for a full year, and she would rehearse. First of all, she had this enormous black guy who was her bodyguard.
Clay.
Clay.
Who was she from you guys?
She had to have a bodyguard at all times.
She had
a real serious problem with a stalker years ago.
Okay.
And this guy is so intimidating, but she would show up. At the time, she was 21. And she would show up to rehearsal with like a 12-year-old boy's guinea T-shirt on.
Wow.
And fuck the crew. Me and Norm said, listen, we can't act as it is.
We're trying to act here.
I mean, I can't...
She might have been the reason that show got canceled.
That probably is right.
We had to switch our names in the cast to our real name. I originally had a different name.
Kevin, how devastating is it when you lose a girl like that to Bobcat Goldthwait?
It was not my finest. It's not one of my finest moments.
How did you tell him?
We've made up since then.
How did it affect your working with him, though?
We did actually another year like that with them together. Yeah.
Ooh.
So.
Yikes.
How did she tell you?
I read it somewhere or something.
Oh,
Even
you're
worse.
kidding.
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing.
It's a terrible thing.
And now she's dating Jay Moore.
She's married to Jay Moore, who's a nice guy. Listen, that was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I've been to hell and back since then.
But was this going on behind your back for a while? Is that what you're saying?
Always assume that it is. If you think it's not, you're just in denial.
I'll have you know I will never
Whether
do
or
that
not
to
it
you,
was.
Kev.
Yeah, thank you, Adrian.
Adrian gets lots of women. We're going to get
I
to
don't
his,
need your women.
We're going to get to your resume. I imagine it is not very difficult for you to get women. You're a good-looking dude. Sometimes I see Adrian at the gym. For a while, we were into this weird thing. We didn't even say hello to each other.
That was weird, right?
It was weird. Now I finally walked up to him. I said, "Why
did that go on?
I go, I don't know. I mean, I forgot that Adrian was on the show, and I would have immediately gone up and said, normally I don't bother anybody,
right?
But I passed him in the hall, and finally I said to him, "Hello."
It was an awkward hello, as I recall.
Yeah, because I was like, well, maybe I did something bad to this guy or something. I don't know.
What
But
gym?
I think we were just trying to let each other. I mean, we were both like,
Giving each other your space or something.
Yeah, but I didn't want to bother you. You didn't want to bother me.
I didn't want to bother anybody, but it was good that we said
Besides, you're
hello.
not a woman. Why should he bother with you?
Honestly, it's true. I thought it might be refreshing.
Why should he waste his time being charming to you?
All right, let me slow this down
the
for
back,
a second.
maybe,
because
right?
I got a lot to talk to you guys about. And Adrian will get to your list. But as long as Kevin started with the
Let's
women.
start with Kevin, since we know him better.
Kevin, recently, though, and this is an important topic to bring up with you, you happened to be at the MTV Awards.
I was at the MTV. So was
when
Adrian.
Kid Rock, Adrian was there as well, but you were an eyewitness to Kid Rock and Tommy Lee fighting. It was reported in all the newspapers that Pam Anderson was there and Kid Rock and Tommy Lee got into a fight. What did you see that night? What was your eyewitness account?
Okay, now, I mean, I don't want to incriminate. I don't want to incriminate anyone. Am I going to get in trouble?
Are there charges?
Are there
No, the truth will set you free. What did you see that night? That's all I'm asking you.
Okay. I saw, Kid Rock. We were all at one table. And, Adrian, you were there. You have an eyewitness account as well. Are you going to chime in?
You saw it too?
Yeah, we were both sitting there.
Yeah. Now, did the police interview you guys afterwards?
No.
They did not. Why not? Why wouldn't they interview
I don't think there have been any charges.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's good.
I was actually mesmerized by the performance on stage.
That's the one thing why most people didn't really see what was going on, because Alicia Keys was on stage and she was killing it.
Phenomenal.
Really, I find her a little boring.
Not this night. She was not.
She was good.
Nothing boring about what she was
And she lost weight, did she not? She
just
better.
looked great. The performance, everything that she was doing was unbelievable. So all eyes were on her. Not to mention we were right there, so she's like standing on top of us.
So why are these two fighting?
First of all, listen, I don't know Tommy at all. Kid Rock, to me, was like one of the coolest dudes. I could not believe it. I was very impressed with him. He just was like
He's a very nice
normal guy, you know, and he was sitting there, and I guess Tommy Lee came over.
Right.
And sat down sat next to him, and Kid Rock sort of, just
decked him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to say
Was it a sucker punch?
No. Not that I saw.
Well, all right, let me take you through this. You're sitting at the table, you're minding your own business. Tommy Lee walks over to Kid Rock's table and plunks his ass down in the seat next to Kid Rock.
Now, the other thing to keep in mind is we're all sitting in our, Kid Rock is sitting in his assigned seat.
Right.
It's not like Kid Rock was looking for anything. That was his seat. He was there for 2 hours. He was there the whole night.
Tommy Lee walks over, sits down right next to him, which is going to be tough because here they were married to the same woman. A lot of mean things were said.
Did he say anything?
It looked to me like I don't think that Tommy Lee really even realized he did it. He
really?
did it.
And then Kid Rock
and they had this look of like.
Did Kid Rock stand up or did he remain seated?
Tommy Lee stood up first, I believe. Kid Rock said something to him like, "Get the fuck out of here! Get up and get out of here!" Something like that.
And then Kid Rock hauled off and punched him in the face.
That's how it looked to me. Yeah.
Did Tommy say anything at all?
He didn't really have much time to say much of anything.
Did Tommy go down from the punch?
It happens. One thing. The other thing is the security there was amazing.
Yes.
Security. It was like a half a second. And
now let me ask you something else. Did Kid Rock check the security before he took the punch?
And then Kid Rock, Kid Rock just got up and sort of walked out with a bunch of security guards. It was pretty.
Wow.
It was really one of the coolest things I've ever seen. To be totally honest with you.
To see Kid Rock punch Tommy Lee in the face was probably better than what was going on stage. While Adrian was staring at the stage, you got to see the real.
I'm a music lover.
You are.
I mean, I
he likes the violence.
Caught it out of the corner of my eye. But the funniest thing was then Puffy and all the rapper guys were like, and you got to stop violence in rock and roll.
But Kevin, you do like violence. You have been involved.
Well, you
in fights.
participated.
I was nothing.
Did you not punch Oil Air Brandon Davis in the face? Now everybody can't stand him. I mean, he is an obnoxious rich kid. Why did you punch him in the face? How did that occur?
Why not?
Right.
Honestly, he's I obviously dated Nikki for years, and they're
That's not obvious. You dated Nikki Hilton.
Right.
Now let me understand this. When you date one of the Hilton sisters,
Yeah.
That's a very wealthy girl, right?
Correct.
Does she pay for stuff?
No, well, no. I mean,
why should she pay for stuff?
Because she has more money than Kevin.
Take her out.
I mean, Kevin's making okay money. He's working for HBO. He ain't a millionaire. We know that HBO is very cheap.
Right. Well, they've been good with us.
Have they good, Adrian, have they been good with you?
They've been all right.
They've been all right. You're not. I don't see you doing any dancing.
I don't have anything to compare it to.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Now,
yeah. I mean, no. Listen. I mean, I earn enough living to where do I pay for dinner? Of course. You know, would I do that kind of stuff?
He used to have to compete financially with her a little bit. As I recall, he spent a lot of money on gifts because he had to sort of show her that
Kevin Dillon used to say, "You're setting the bar too high early, bro."
And you would hang out with Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton. That's got to be a great, fun scene for you, right?
Yeah, and the whole family. They were always very nice to me. It'd be easy to sit here.
Where it shows, though, is like on vacations.
Correct. Well, no, not like that. They took me away for they took me away for Christmas vacation.
Money.
But her, that was her dad.
We could probably do a whole interview just on this aspect of your life because it's fascinating to bag one of these Hilton sisters and
hang around in the whole thing. Yeah,
they're nice. They're actually really nice girls. They hate me now.
They hate you now? Why do they hate you now?
Well, no, I mean it's gotten better. I mean they hated me for a while. But
why? Because you broke up?
Yeah, I mean we just had an ugly breakup. But
why did she think you were going to marry her?
She thought a lot of things, but we're friendly now.
Why did you break up? It seems like a good situation, attractive girl, money, the whole thing.
We were together for a long time, and some things just run their course,
Yeah. How
run their course, huh?
When you start banging her, was this before Entourage?
Actually, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So
did you have to choose between the sisters? I mean, you go out. Do you have to say, should I go for Paris or Nikki?
No.
Who's got the tighter vagina, Nikki Cox or Nikki Hilton?
Oh dear.
Come on, let's get that.
Dear.
Who's tighter? Who's better in bed?
Very good friends.
Who's better in bed? Nikki Cox or Nikki Hilton? You go to a girl. You go into an island. They say to you, the only thing you can bring.
You get one Nikki. Which one do you bring?
Tough one.
You go with Cox or Hilton?
That would be a tough one.
It would.
That would be a tough one.
Well, what's your choice? I'm giving you Schindler's List now.
Honestly, the other thing, Nikki Cox, it was so long. I mean, it was literally. Like
so you would take Nikki Hilton over Nikki Cox?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I would take Nikki Hilton. There's a chance Nikki Cox might blurt out Jay Moore's acting.
You've just watched Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.